What is up, everybody? Alright. Time to do some NA nonsense here. We still got some boss fights to do, and then we can mess around with chats, units, etc., etc. Little late on the stream today because I'm bad at editing. It took me forever to edit the challenge quest video just because it was long, so. But yeah, the challenge quest on JP, it's okay. You know, it's not very memorable, and it has a really dumb gimmick where when you break one of their health bars, they just instantly full charge their NP and then AoE NP with no warning. So it's pretty dumb. I would have beat that challenge quest on blind with low stars on my very first try ever if it wasn't for that quick charge gimmick, because I brought a team that made sense given the classes I was fighting, and I played fine, and but then just LOL instant full charge, because the Hokusai had just NP'd, I broke the bar, and then she full charges and NP's again, which obviously I wasn't ready for. So I lost, and then I did it again, and I just cast survival skills on that turn, and then I won. So literally it was the second time I'd ever done the challenge quest, and I beat it. And it would have been the first time if it wasn't for the stupid quick charge nonsense, but you know, what are you gonna do? Also, hi, Cairo. Okay, so unfortunately we can't do all of these because of the stupid Epic Remnant thing, but oh well. Alright, oh, shit. Okay, hold on. But yeah, if they didn't have the quick charge gimmick, it would be fine. But if anything, it's a little too easy aside from that, I guess. It was not that hard of a challenge quest. But it was okay, it was fun. Just the one gimmick that I'm not a fan of. Okay, I can't believe we didn't get a single copy of Coup, by the way. And then I was watching Charquato last night, and his friend was rolling and he was just getting coup after coup after coup, so I wasn't super happy about that, but what are you gonna do? Alright. Oh, craft essences is actually the problem here. By the way, Cairo, I looked through your VOD and I didn't see you using the Gundam guy at any point, so I feel like you lied to me. Okay, now we're good to go. Yeah, if I needed Boudica coins, we'd be happy there. Okay, who shall we use? I don't want to try something different. I've obviously done it with Coup several times. They already made a gender bin. Coup, it's called Scath. So I don't know why people always ask me that like I would give a flying fuck. Like, what do you think I'm going to say? Fujino might actually have a hard time here just because of how strange the gimmick is, but, the problem is you can't really use chats units here unless they're specifically set up for it, because unless you have buff removal resistance, which only a few units have, you have to bring a Gutsy E, right? Because the boss will remove all of your buffs and it will one-shot you unless you get really lucky. The only units that don't necessarily have to bring a Gutsy E are foreigners, but even then you generally are gonna want it. And as for my units, Coup and Scath might be the only two that I have that could actually solo it. I'll do some of these in team though after the fact. Like after we solo, we'll do some team stuff. But let's see. Scath I think could do it. I know for a fact Coup can do it. Beowulf actually could probably do it, to be honest. Especially if I grailed him to 100. But yeah, units like Beowulf are actually very good for this. Yeah, that's about it though for this account. Maybe Jalter, if I actually leveled her stuff, which I haven't, but if I had, she could probably solo it. Oh, Herc. Her could solo it, but that's, wow, guys, I'm so surprised. Because, yeah, his spawn CE doesn't get removed by the gimmick, and you just use, like, you front load the other stuff. Oh, right, you did, that's right, I remember that. Actually, the Fujino video for this is really good, because it is really hard for her, so you have to be, like, really careful. I remember that now. Yeah, it's actually one of the few fights I think Fujino has to, like... Well, I don't know about one of the few fights, but it's definitely a fight Fujino has to really, try to win. Yeah, Herc's buff is soon. We'll do Scath. I think I've done it with her before, but, it'll be different than what I do with Ku, so... That... What does she probably wants default here, because you want to be able to one-shot the final health bar. Although Atlas might let you get your third skill back in time. We'll see. I'm gonna play a little JP later, but no rush. I just got done posting the challenge quest video, so I've kind of done everything on JP for now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Enkidu could do this. I feel like I've actually done that before. Oh, right, yeah, he removes your NP, which is all the more reason to bring a Gut CE. Absolutely abysmal opening hand here. Pretty sure Limbo is AoE. Bad opening hand. If we lose this on Scath, it'll be me just mismanaging our burst and looking too much on the first health bar. Or Limbo just being a dick. Let's see, do we evade on Limbo? Now with Ku, you actually play this kind of strangely because Ku, you kind of want to do burst and you don't care about your health at all because God Juno will one-shot you if you're at 100% life or 1% life. So you like intentionally stall, get your health really low, that way you can like optimize the first turn, you have your NP, you've made stars, you're like in like the perfect spot. Kind of similar for Scath when I think about it. So you would only evade if you think you need more life to like get where you want to be with like getting Limbo low, and then having your next NP ready to go. Because you definitely want to go, you want to kill him and then have your NP. How long do I think we're gonna wait? I don't think we evade. I bet you our third skill works on him though. Like, I wonder if I use it now and it'll be back in time. Especially if I don't plan on using it on the first health bar of God Juna. It's kind of weird, but I feel like this is the right decision. I think that's okay. It's only 5 turns. Do that. I should give her better command codes because the respecking is free now, so there's no reason for her to have suboptimal stuff. And yeah, her third skill works. Unfortunately, we only crit 1 time. Would have liked to have crit twice, that way he'd be really low right now and I could just focus on NP gain and not worry about it. Might as well heal here, because God Juna is absolutely going to one-shot us. I don't want to kill him, but I want to get him low. Might want to focus more on NP gain, because Scath's NP gain is atrocious. Okay. Went pretty smoothly, to be honest. So I want to kill him and then make as many stars as possible. 42k though. I'm a little worried I'm not going to kill here. You couldn't have crit one time, lady. Oh god. Ark, thank you for the Twitch Prime, I really appreciate it. That is not good. Actually, that didn't matter at all because we don't need our health for some reason. Like, yeah, that was unfortunate, but that really didn't matter because we don't need our health. And he didn't actually kill us, so... yeah, that didn't matter. I thought he might actually kill us, so... or proc Gut. Okay. So 276, he's got like a 30% damage resistance or something like that, so he's a bit tankier than he looks. Oh yeah, this really is doable with Beowulf then, because they give you that. Yeah, Beowulf would do just fine here. Okay, so we don't want to use our third skill, we don't even have it, but if I did, I don't think we would want to use it. Now we absolutely need to break here, because we need his buff removal to happen now. Because if I didn't break, and then he popped my guts, and then I broke, and did the buff removal, I have no way of living, and I would die no matter what. 276 with that damage resistance, I think I do the attack up. As long as we break here, we win, I think. Uh-oh. I think the extra will get it. Yep, okay. If we had not crit, that would have been insanely close. But yeah, most units would just die because if you don't have a gut CE, he removes all your buffs and then he kills you. And even if he doesn't have his NP, his normal card damage is so high, he'll generally one-shot you. Okay, now you want to use your survivability. Nice crit up, champ. Trying to kill the boss. Why did I do that? Why in God's name did I do that? I don't think it'll matter, to be honest, but I have no idea why I just did that. I mean, honestly, if I'd landed the crit up, it would have been fine, because our crit damage would have been nuts. Oh, nice! 80% by the way. Yeah, we're gonna win anyway, but that was so cursed. That really would not have been cursed though if I had landed that crit up. The normal card damage would have like obliterated him. Alright, well, we're fine. We just wanted to show off that we didn't need the damage on our NP turn. And I actually, for real, if we had that crit up and then we actually landed that 80% crit, it would have been totally fine not doing it with the NP. He'd about be dead. Like, no joke, he would almost have died that turn. So I would have won that turn though. Either way, if I'd landed the crit buff, I would have won right there. And if I'd saved the third skill, I would have won right there. We're just showing off our excess value, Chad, it's fine. Yeah, this is probably pretty hard for Caligula because he doesn't have his own survivability skill to use after the buff removal. If you get lucky enough though, it's probably possible because Berserkers are very good here. But that does seem really hard. If he had like his own guts or his own evade or invulnerability or anything like that, he would be able to do it without much fuss. Good thing we won even when we messed up there. The real key is just don't use any of your survivability until after. Excuse me. Don't use any of your survivability until after the bar break, then have your guts CE take it, and then spam all your survivability. And I'd imagine a good number of units can do it as long as they're upgraded enough. It is tough though, especially Limbo at the start. That's the annoying bit. I've done that fight enough though that I've kind of figured out like what you need to do. The big thing is like don't value your HP at all against Limbo. That's like a really big part of it. If you just use it as like a resource and then make sure guts doesn't go off and you don't waste your evade, you don't waste like any survival stuff on Limbo, you're kind of good to go. I think this is just Cerberus because they hate fun. What to use, what to use. Now, you don't really need to counterclass this one, but you know what? UHC is pretty cool, so we'll show that off. And then after this, I think we'll do some like budget team setups for these fights. I think default's fine. I actually wish I could get MHX on one of my accounts, like from GSSR or something, but I never have gotten her. But I've also never like rolled on her, so I don't really deserve her, to be honest. I don't ever, like, sacrifice SQ for her. I'm gonna BRB real quick. I need to get water. And then we'll fight the dog. Hi, Fury.
これはいたぶりがいのある湿気攻略しがいのある敵陣ですな
Oh boy, I'm back. My allergies are going kind of ballistic on me. Rough time. Alright. Hi, Say. Chat, I'm gonna break your hearts. This really, I already kind of knew this, but I was reminded of this because I was doing that challenge quest on JP. I don't like Hokusai very much. She looks stupid, her hair's dumb, and she doesn't really have a character because they kind of just created her for a Waifu of the Week event a bunch of years ago, and then that was that. You're not a huge fan. You're stupid, yeah. Yeah, I know she's really popular, so I'm definitely in the minority on that one. But you're not a fan. And the whole lore behind her, I think, is just so dumb. What a great opening hand we got here. That's because I made fun of Hokusai. Okay, that was on me. I accidentally just, I just bumped my cord there and, killed my connection to the monitor. Whoops. If I can fix that real quick. Man, my allergies were not bothering me though all day, and then I start streaming and now my allergies are going nuts, so... Normally it only lasts though like 20-30 minutes. Void stream indeed. How's everybody doing though? I really wish the Camelot Memorial Quest was more interesting. Alright. Masashi stream, yeah, that's the void. Alright, let's murder Cerberus here. MP seal for one turn, not a big deal. Watch him do it again though. I'll do that. QP and XP hell. Yeah, didn't they give NA the QP dailies early or something? Which just kind of stands to reason because you guys got the coin system early, and the coin system requires a ridiculous amount of QP from you, so... NA living the good life though, hi Lost. Okay... I probably should have cast her stun last turn. I guess what I do is I cast it now and I cast the invulnerability now, and then the stun will buy me a turn for getting the cooldown, which actually that's kind of nice. Not a saber, but does she have her buff? Yeah, she has her buff. Okay. I feel like we don't need the attack up here. She's a big girl. In P5. I'm not gonna lie, man. I never had QP problems on my main account. Like I did on ult, but on my main account, I never had QP problems until the coin system. I almost never needed to do QP farming, like doing the events, and just an occasional QP daily was always way more than enough. Especially once you got like that initial blob of units finished, right? Like once you got your core level. Nice stun, champ. Anyway, but since the coin system, QP is just like it. Like if you have like 500 million right now, it'll evaporate so fast. Like it you know, at first it'll seem fine, but it'll catch up with you. Although maybe if you don't unlock like passives for a bunch of budget units, it won't be so bad. But yeah, it adds up pretty quick in my experience. I really wish we had gotten that. Should be one hit and one. Yeah, I wish we had gotten that. Stun. Is that really worth it, what I just did? Guess we'll find out. This is so easy on her. We're definitely gonna have to come back and do this at class neutral, because this will be incredibly difficult at neutral. With way higher stats at that point. Wow. Oh right, he has a sneaky hidden gut. The only unit at neutral that I can think of that I have anyway that would beat this like outrageously easily is Protoku, because you get the beast damage and you're like half counterclassing for a few turns. But this is pretty tough at neutral. Charlotte might have a hard time here just because it's Charlotte. Maybe we use her and then we do neutral. Close fight, yeah, that was kind of a joke. We'll go easy on him here in a minute. Alright, and then this is, I think a freebie. Oh man, yeah, we need this 118 melt. By the way, there's like more people with, like gold 120s on NA for a lot of like units that got rated up and it's like before the coin system and it's because they knew about the coin system. So people have been getting like extra copies and that they were able to get like their units up right away. Where on JP, no one had any idea. So like Beastly, right? Fujino had just been rated up. He didn't roll for excess copies because why would he? And then they had the coin system, and then he needs excess copies, and now Fujino's never been rated up again. Where on an A, you can just roll a bunch, you know, in advance, and then instantly go to 120. It's really not fair, but that clairvoyance, man, it's pretty powerful. Yeah, unfortunately, low stars don't get to do that because, you know, why did I bring taunt walls on this stage? What am I doing here? Oh yeah, this is all the people with their new costumes. Man, Nero looking really fucked up there. Like even though she got an animation update, she still has like that really whack big head syndrome going on there. Her animation update was fairly early on. It was after Coup and in the etc, but it was definitely like the early chunk of them. I think it was around like Robin's, or maybe that was Nero Bride's. Yeah, I would say for the most part, Nero's attack animations are fine, but her sprite really is not that good. What I would probably do is like fix the sprite, make a new sprite that's better, and then base the you probably don't have to redo a lot of the animations because the skeleton work's not going to transfer perfectly. But you could repurpose a lot of the skeleton work for like a lot of the paper mache stuff, and then just touch it up. You know, round out some edges. You know, maybe add an animation or two, and that's really all you need to do. Like it's not a big deal. You don't see Melt in this stage very often. Yeah, we'll try Robin. I think that he'll have a hard time there. That's not an easy fight to do at neutral. Like, that's a lot of health, and then the invulnerability gimmick means it's more health. So that'd be super tough. Like, I'm not sure, we'll have to see, but it might be, like, only the big boys can do it at neutral. Only really good solo units, but, or if they have a need, obviously.
風紀に興味はありません。
Jolter's a catastrophe because she is using a day one sprite. She has slightly better attack animations, they're like America tier, but they just copy pasted the ruler Jolter from Oceanus, so she's straight day one model. Really bad. I say this all the time, but it's just the truth. I have no idea why they have not updated Jolter by now, with how popular she is. But I guess they figured they've already gotten what money they can get out of her. Like, they figured that if she gets rated up again with a costume, it's not going to give them that many sales, because most people that want Jolter have already gotten her at this point. So they figure it's not worth the time. And actually, because of that, when they finally do give her an animation update, there's a good chance it'll be pretty phoned in like Scaps was, where it's a lot of paper mache, and they don't actually like reanimate the body parts and stuff very often. Like, I'd be surprised if it wasn't like that, because most of the animation updates for 5 stars are like that. Like, even popular characters, they phone them in quite a bit. I figure, though, there is an event coming down the line where Jolter's going to be in the spotlight again, and they'll probably give her an animation update then, like with Uchi. I'm just surprised it hasn't happened yet. This is actually a good command code. It's kind of filler, but if you have like nothing else you need to put on a card, a little bit extra MP gain can prevent 98% from happening and things like that. Honestly, if it was a higher percent, that thing would be so broken, and I hope they never add a command code that has more NP gain than that. Because like, if you just have a built-in 20% NP gain command code or whatever, that's just... You're gonna allow a lot of units to loop that have no business looping and stuff like that. And like, looping is already like too common as is. Alright, so we can use Chat's units. Let's start with Doggo though, because I think that's gonna be really tough. I don't think they're gonna update Santa Jolter ever, to be honest. Maybe way down the line, but like her animations are good enough that no one is gonna really complain. And they're so lazy with animation updates. They're not jumping to do any extra ones. Okay, so if we do this with any more assassins, it will be Charlotte and Kojiro. Let's get some things sorted out real quick so we can actually use chat stuff. Like, people have a unit, they can say something, but okay. So if you want me to use one of your units, now it doesn't have to be for like this boss in particular. We can always change bosses as we go. But put whatever unit you want me to use in the all slot. I cannot stress that enough. And we're mostly going to do stuff at neutral now. That way we're really like pushing the units and whatnot. And so what I'm going to do though is I'm going to remove everybody. That way anyone that sends me an invite I know is in chat right now. So you send me an invite, put your stuff in the all slot, and we will try to find an appropriate fight here. Was that the guy in chat? Like, I see this name pop up on my friends list fairly often. I don't know if that's them or not. I'll keep them on here for a second just to see. That was a rare Tam we just saw right there. Oh, is that you, Darklaw? Okay, I'll just add you then. And look, he picked a great craft essence, chat. If you're trying to make a unit like Charlotte, who's, you know, kind of a bad unit, let's be honest. You know, more like she, you know, 1-star life. But anyway, if you're gonna use a unit that's, you know, having a tough time like that. Oh, is it a Mega Beast? Okay, Darklaw's just lying. I meant the Edmund. See, now you're just lying. Anyway. Yeah, I remember Omega in chat, so I figured that was you, but I was confused. But anyway. But yeah, if you're gonna have to use a unit that's a bit, you know, weaker, you want to do every little thing you can to help them, right? Like, good command codes, faux pas, 2k foe, level 100, and a good craft essence, you know, something that will always benefit them, right? Chat, like, make their NP better, make their art cards, buster cards, quick cards better, make their extra attack better, make their crits better, make their non-crits better. So, you know, Golden Sumo with that attack up happens to be really good at that, so. Okay, let's see if there's anyone, because I'm at 57, that's pretty fucked up. Let's see, I mean, most of these people I know, so I'd feel bad to remove them, but it is, like, impossible to get anyone specific when you have this many people on your friends list. Look at all these jolters. Look at these two, both being... let's see which one of these is better, or if they're completely tied. Alright, so we got 2K Foe. Alright, we got Holy Night Supper, which is very good. It's no Golden Sumo, but it is very good, and I'm pretty sure Lost is just doing that because the character matches. Okay, we got 2 passives, which those are really good. They're not max rank though, it's 1 and 8. 1 and 8, and then we have 1 faux pas. 1 faux pas. So there's plenty of room for improvement here. So, good command codes though. These are good general pick command codes. Okay, and let's look at the other one. Also a good CE. Okay, 2K Foe, level 100. Alright, so we're looking good here. We got 10, 10, 10. Oh, only 1 passive. And it's also only rank 4. So far Lost is in the lead here. Only 1 command code. A good command code, but only the 1. And then, do we have any faux pas? We have no faux pas. So Lost won that one pretty handily, I would say. Okay, let's use someone that's already on our friends list, and then we'll check as it updates. Alright, let's give Omega a go, because I think he was the first person to ask to use his unit. Although I think it's in the all slot. Oh yeah, and Ethan. We'll do that for the neutral. I don't think Robin can do it, but we'll see. Where is Omega? Got another NP5 Jolter there. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's 3 NP5 Jolters, level 100. Also 2K Foe. Oh! I mean, Chad, that's pretty hard to top now. I mean, that's gonna make... Because Jolter likes to do crits, but she wants her NP to hit hard, right? But she's got 2 art cards in her deck, right? And you gotta use those art cards to get the NP. So she mixes up her card colors, so attack up's really good. It's chat, you can't even argue with me, chat. Golden Sumo is objectively better than Holy Night Supper or whatever the crap it's called, because that only kicks in on your NP and on crits. Where this kicks in on your NP and your crits and your non-crits and, you know, your extra attack, etc., etc. So yeah, so far this one looking pretty good. What do we got? Oh, and we got all 3. We got all 3 passives, and they're all at rank 10. I think this is this Phantom? I think this is JP Phantom. No faux pas, so Lost does have 1 up. We're having that 1 card faux pas. But I would say overall this wins because all 3 passives, all max rank, superior craft essence, not even memeing, it really is the better craft essence. So I would say that is the best one. Also, shut up, Say. Alright. What happened to Omega? Was his friends list full or something? Because I can't get him to show up here. Lubadub. Oh, there he is. Alright, let's see. How upgraded is this Charlotte? 2K Foe, level 100. Golden Sumo, level 100. You'll love to see it. No passives. Oh, I wonder why. It's almost like low stars have a harder time getting coins or something. No, 2 faux pas. Actually, 3 faux pas, but that one's a baby. But pretty far along. It's just yeah, need these bad boys. Okay, we got good command codes, excellent command codes. Although this does literally nothing here. Maybe Omega in the last second can switch these out because it actually updates command codes right away. So maybe get Pearson vulnerability or something. But all-right, default seems best. We only have 11,000 health, by the way. Like, look at this stat difference, right, between 3-star and 1-star when they're both maxed out. Like, that is very significant, right? Like, holy crap, you're killing me here. And then Ku gets a bunch of buffs and nonsense, and then Charlotte has no buffs because they hate her apparently. But Kojiro gets buff after buff after buff, which, you know, helps offset the fact that he's a 1-star. She does have anti-berserker though, which is nice. You know somebody's gonna use her for Fluffy, and she has art, so she gets to work with Castor Artoria. I tell you what, you could probably do it within reason if you got her to 120. If you get Charlotte to 120 before Fluffy comes out, and because you get to use Castoria as like a, you know, 4-story support there, she'd probably be okay at that point. Like at 120, her stats are going to be like good enough to meet the requirement of what you need out of your DPS there. Still going to be tough, and like Robin would be better, as would several other things, but not too bad. But yeah, get her 3rd passive, get her to 120. I'm going to try to use her at Fluffy, but I can't get her coins. Yeah, just FP, FP, FP. You got a ways to go though. Like there's some time. Do you all have? Has it already happened? The event with what's the shit's name? Nobukatsu. Has that happened yet on NA? Because you can get a lot of FP during that event, and that's a good time to go ham. Not yet. Well, there you go. So try to get Charlotte copies then, I would say. Yeah, I think I have seen like one person with a 120 Kojiro. And I'm sure there's several out there. He's quite popular, and rightfully so. And 1 and 2 stars, although not easy to get coins on, are definitely easier to get coins on than 3 stars. So if you really want to, you can kind of muscle it out, where trying to get a 3-star up is just awful. Hey, 100k helps. You can get a few copies that way. Nothing to complain about. I think we catch our evade on this turn. God, I'm throwing away the insta-death up. How could I? I don't really want to use the Merlin command code, but I think it's better to do the damage. You son of a bitch. The NP sealed us on the turn that we want to NP. Oh man. Why he gotta be like that, chat? Oh, that's so bad. And we're gonna be pushing it like anyway. So if you want command codes to really help out here, and you're gonna need the help at neutral, because this is gonna be really hard at neutral, you're gonna want to bring a command code that removes an attack buff, which there are a few of. And then maybe Pierce Invulnerability or something for the 2nd health bar. Okay, well, I don't want to do the heal yet, so I'll just do heal boost here. I can remove the NP seal, but it won't matter. If you do proc insta-death, which good luck, but if you do proc insta-death, it will break the health bar no matter what. But it will not do damage to the following health bar. So, we got NP sealed again. Okay, got it. Okay. See, this didn't happen to MHX. I'm just saying. Yeah, there's the Sakura one, which removes attack up. But you only need the one, you don't need the other one. Okay, after a million turns, I can finally use my NP. I'm gonna save the Pierce Invulnerability. Imagine if we could have done this a few turns ago. She does have a really nice hat though, chat. You cannot deny this. What do you mean? What do you mean 112? Like you're level 100. Could she get like an upgraded NP, chat? Like that would be nice. A little extra oomph there. Like goddamn, we didn't even break, dude. Don't worry though, we looped our NP for that 43k health that he's got now. I feel like if we didn't get NP sealed so much, we'd be looking alright here. Can I do 43k? I don't know. Can you crit once, lady? You got 30, 30, 30. Work with me. You're not working with me. Okay. Cutting it close. Kojiro would definitely do better here than she would. Although she does have Pierce Invulnerability. But if he has a Pierce Invulnerability command code, then he's definitely favored. I really wish I had brought Atlas. This is really getting out of hand here. Do I attack up on this one? It's my final turn of this, but I don't have my second skill. But it's probably worth it regardless. If she had different command codes, though, I think we would win. And maybe we needed to bring Atlas. Atlas might do the trick. These debuffs have been pretty obnoxious. See, that's another reason Protoku is good here. Protoku has really high debuff resistance because he's got magic resistance in his first skill. And you're definitely going to bring Atlas, so you have his first skill up for 6 turns straight. And you have his third skill up for 6 turns straight. And on like that, on a key turn you get debuffed at a bad time, you can do Atlas's debuff removal. I think she's still got this. If we get fucked up, it's going to be because of the 50k res bit. I can heal next turn. Please don't kill me this turn. We're so close, man. Why is her damage so bad, dude? You're level 100! Oh my god, it's over. It's over. Why did he NP seal that much? Like, he just would not stop. Well, I want a heal boost. Heal, but I kind of need to clear a debuff. But it'll clear it. Yeah, I should have done it earlier. It'll clear the NP seal, not the. I wanted to get rid of the burn boost. Well, this is our only chance, is if we heal for 2,000 and somehow live. But I think because of the burn, we're dead. And we might have been able to win right there. Wasn't the NP seal. That was just terrible luck, though. Like, that was absurd how often he did that. Yeah, we'll use the twins at some point during those. Let's give Charlotte another go, though. That was just frustrating. Like, I do not remember him casting the NP seal that much. Like, some, sure. I wonder if Canis C wants to do God Juno with that. Chat, my allergies, man, making it hard to say people's names. Oh, how unfortunate. Where the hell is Omega, though? Okay, let's go Atlas. Funnily enough, if you do have debuff resistance, or you have debuff clear, like your coup or something, you want him to cast the NP seal because it lowers his damage output while he's doing it, and then you don't care about the debuff. Okay, fantastic opening hand, so that's good. Better start than last time. Although I am going to get rid of my heal already, but if you're going to have it whiff, you want it to whiff on the first hand, that way it comes back when you need it. Where if you whiff it like the turn before you start taking damage, then it's like you have to wait the maximum amount of time, and that's not good. Wait, what are you talking about, Fury? My playlist is like super frozen there. There we go. Man, I don't like this song very much. I need to take it off the playlist. Every time I hear it, I'm like, I don't want to listen to that. Alright. Oh, the friends list? Yeah, it sucks. The only friends list I can think of that's worse is Epic 7's. I don't... Most of the other games that had worse friends lists have since patched them to be significantly better. So FGO is pretty much as bad as it gets. But Epic 7 also doesn't force you to use the support system, so that's a plus. I am having to whiff... Well, I could just skip her art card here, so I really don't want to whiff that Merlin. He's 20%, so we already have our NP essentially. Could I have just gotten more Charlotte cards than this? Like, I essentially have one, because Shin-Gong has 3, and then I have to skip that one. You know, I can't believe I'm saying this, because I would normally never say this, but the only thing that I remember really liking about the 7 Deadly Sins game, other than like the units were cool and stuff, but the PvP was actually kind of fun. Now, I think that changed as time went on, because it got power creepy and pay to win and all that, but it was pretty, like, pay to win still affected it. You definitely had an advantage if you were spending money, but it was, like, reasonable at first, and it actually was kind of fun mechanically, like, because the game was, like, designed with PvP in mind. But I'm pretty sure it became crap as it went on. But that's like the only thing I really liked about that game, because the PvE was just really boring. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's really bad now. I've heard that like the power creep is just nuts now. And it's definitely pay to win. But that's inevitable with those kinds of games, because the devs want money, so... but yeah, in the early days, it just coincidentally was pretty good. Alright, do I want to do my second skill? No. We'll just hope we get Art Up again. Hey, we got Art Up again, how about that? Now, I might need... Oh, right, I don't have the attack up. Okay, maybe I do the second skill because I'm going to use Atlas. Yep, that's... There's no reason to hold on to it for that long if I'm gonna use Atlas anyway. Alright. It's a shame though that the PvE wasn't very fun because I really liked the units and the attack animations and stuff, and 7 Deadly Sins is a pretty cool universe and stuff. I had a lot of... As like pure free-to-play, I'd gotten a lot of units I liked. But they never really made good PvE content for it. It had an okay combat system, it just, you didn't really... The enemies were not interesting to interface with. Do I NP here for 70k? Because I have Art Up, I think yes. Because we might just loop again. The overkill bonus. Yeah, there we go. Lucky 10% crit there. And Cerberus's hit count is so high, I'm pretty sure we're gonna loop. That was kind of fraudulent though, because I don't know if we would have looped without the crit. Actually, we probably would have. Because of the roundup, we're 15% over. So I'd like to point out we haven't been in NP sealed this time. Like, we brought Atlas because of it, and now he's not doing it. Okay, I do not have Pierce and Vulnerability. Do that. I just got 4 Charlottes rolling for Kojiro and FP. My Charlotte is level 1, feels bad. And then you know someone with an upgraded Charlotte is just gonna get Kojiro for days. Yeah, crits give double MP games. But it gets kind of complicated because you've got like the weird overkill thing kicking in when you don't actually get overkill and shit like that, so it gets really convoluted. And then you also, you know, you need 99 and not 100, etc, etc. Okay. This is silly. Like, we have not been NP sealed this entire time. I guess I do the heal boost. I don't really... I guess I could do Buster art quick. Yeah, that's fine. Do more damage and I should still get my NP. And I get the 2k heal like I want. Like on this one, default would just be better. I'd have 3,000 more life right now. And my next NP would do way more damage. Okay, I'm pretty sure we gotta clear it now. Okay. NP up, not as good as art up, but I'm 149. I'm not sure that's gonna work. I need the NP to proc guts so I can at least put the extra attack into the guts. The 50k. I might just do Buster NP art. Yeah. Hell, maybe I should have done Buster art NP. So we gotta do 136 with attack up, NP up. Okay, 150. So I actually didn't need, I don't think I needed the Buster, but that's fine. I wouldn't have been able to get 50k here most likely. Actually, maybe I could have if I gotten lucky. If I gotten a crit, actually, could have killed him right there. And he could have killed us if he had like triple crit us or some crap. Very unlikely, but it would be possible. Oh boy, we cut that really close, but I mean, if you're, this is like counterclassing this boss generally makes it easy, but you can't really get any harder than this because she's a 1-star, right? Even though you're counterclassing, like you're all fucking 1-star, and no offense to her, she's the weaker of the two 1-star assassins. So there's no more legit assassin to beat it with, I would say. Phantom is technically a 2-star, but he's also worse. But that's because he's AoE and she's single target, and then he can't charm. Wait, can he charm? I know they changed it, but I can't remember if he charms anything or just male and female. I think it's male and female, so I don't think he can charm Cerberus. I'm gonna check though. His charm is... No, it's anything. It can be anything. I love how his original charm is chance to charm female or Canis, because Canis got a specific trait for that. That's so funny. Like, that's so specific that that's what it says, and there's several ones like that. And it's kind of just how like weak to Inima Elish is. That's so specific, right? Like, because seriously, one of these is not like the others. You've got this is Phantom of the Opera's traits. He's humanoid. You know, it's very general. He's servant. He's male. He is, you know, weak to Inima Elish, right? Like that. Yeah, the other ones are so general, and then it's like he is specifically weak to Inima Elish, as is like 95% of the rest of the cast. Very silly. Okay, let's see what people sent in. Good name. We got, you know, now that's one that could beat up Gajuna because Nobu has buff removal resistance. So you could actually beat that stage without 120, by the way. Chad, I kind of want to just show this off just to show up how disgusting it is. Like, that's, I'm telling you, man, there's like more 120s on NA than JP right now because people just had like a warning. And you might say, yeah, but JP's had more time. The thing is, a lot of JP players, that the units that they wanted haven't been rated up again. And so they're just waiting. They're having to wait for their favorite units to get rated up again. Where NA, you know, a percentage of the player base happen to have their rate up between now and then, so. Whose Nobu is this? Are you in chat? Because if so, I'm going to use it, but I want to know what they want me to use it on. They might want to do Cerberus just kind of because we're going to use a lot of units on Cerberus. It's like a benchmark, so they might want to do Cerberus just so they can kind of bench because they're going to murder Gajuna, right? Like there's no question. So it'd be kind of fun to benchmark them, but I'll leave it up to them if they're in chat which one they want to do. Grails are easy though. Like they give out Grails so frequently. Like I have like 6 of them on JP right now. It's mine. Yeah, well your name matches, so I believe you. But yeah, what do you want to do Cerberus, or do you have a different fight that you want to do? I presume you want to do Cerberus because you've got the command code. I just want to check. Because, you know, you do have, like, the... Avengers are really good against Berserkers, right? So, it'd be obviously really strong against Juno. Alright, let's see. We'll do that one next. And then we'll do, Robin Hood, Cerberus. Okay, so we gotta do, Robin Hood, that, Nobu, and then, like, the twins. I owe, Fury 1. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, look at this! Look at this! All of these are over 100. Like, on JP, it's still pretty fucking rare to find people over 100 when it's, like, their favorite unit, right? Like, it's so silly. Yeah, it's a big Blackbeard there. We got the, Ash. That's a powerful one. Ash is a damn good unit, and when he's that upgraded, that's gonna be disgusting. Big Gwaine. Big Gramps. Yikes on that one. Another Hot Wheels. Got a Reshigal. Only NP1, that's enough. But still 10 10 10. No Dr. T use with the Super Hans with Golden Sumo and Beastly. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. That reminds me, I need to give you my Twitch Prime, because I keep not doing that because fucking Twitch Prime. Let's see. That's even though this one's not past 100, this is probably the strongest unit on this entire list so far. Overall, right? For like a specific content, it's gonna vary. But Kama is just so busted. And their NP2, 10 to 10, level 100, they're just gonna be ridiculous. That Nobu is no joke though. Like that Nobu is you know, actually this Hot Wheels actually, like you got the Faux Paws, NP5, like that's do they have any of the passives? Yeah, they have 2 of them. 7/7. And Sil Quinn, I think that's what it is. Sil Quinn, thank you for the Prime as well. I appreciate it. One of the more reasonable names that I've seen in my chat recently. Alright. We'll go with either the twins, Robin, or Nobu, whichever one we get first. We gotta use that at some point, too. We could use that on Cerberus, I feel like that's fair. Okay, we got the twins, so we'll do them first. And we'll just do them as which ones pop up. Okay, I guess Atlas is pretty good on them. Oh yeah, Kama would fucking destroy... Oh, you mean... You mean, actual Solomon, well, corpse Solomon that is actually Guadia, but you mean Caster. Whenever I see that, I just automatically think Guadia, then I think, you know, Demon God Guadia and all that, but yeah, you mean, you know, Guadia pretending to be Solomon. If anyone could do it, it would be Kama, but that is tough, right, because the damage output up from the boss will just be nuts in the big counter class. Yeah, Pretender Solomon, essentially. Faker, if you will. What a garbage opening hand. It's actually so garbage, I'm doing this. I'm not doing this as a meme, I think that's better. Because it's so little damage to just do the 1 Buster card, and I'll throw the heal away, and then at least Leonidas makes some stars, so... I value, like, keeping the heal and then making a few stars more than doing 1 Buster. This is stupid. This is stupid. Like, this is what happened to Charlotte, too. It's like literally Art Buster again, and then Shin Gong taking every card ever. Like, like, on this hand, right, when you only have 2 units left, it's pretty easy to get a chunk of cards on your solo unit. But this fucking shit keeps happening. And again, this is actually so bad, I'm gonna reset. Like, that's so bad. Because I don't want to use either of those cards. Because I don't want to put the heal on cooldown. I already saved it. Like that is such a bad start. We did absolutely nothing, and then I can't have like Star Jin or anything. Like that's like you could not have a worse opening for them. And now I'm never gonna get Fury again. Okay, we'll do Nobu real quick, just because it's so inconsistent when you actually get people, so I'll just grab them when I can. But I didn't want to do the twins that dirty. Like, that was just going to be such a bad showing for them. A 20k attack is pretty ridiculous. Okay. I mean, I just needed not the worst luck ever is what we needed there. Let me bring up their toolkit. I'm presuming that they don't have their most recent buff, right? Like I figured that's not happened. Because they got their second and third skill buffs, and I think the third skill is the one that they don't have, right? I have no idea what this song name is because it's like Japanese only, so it's a Japanese character, so I have absolutely no idea. It's from like a music game. I think that's the Japanese characters for it. Anyway, Also, this is probably the song people ask for the name of the most. It's actually kind of ridiculous how often people ask for this song name. Don't need buff removal resistance here. I don't really want to do that art card. It's pretty useless. You know, Shin Gong is just every fucking time though, man. He's taking the entire deck. Scaring me here. I should have put Shin Gong's card last because Leonidas has higher star generation, but he has a lower hit count. Not wrong, Fury. Not wrong. Okay, let's... You know what? I'm gonna cast this now, so it starts ramping up, and then we have a good turn here anyway. Is it worth it to NP? Because I have a Buster Chain. Well, You know what? I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, no, Fury's not joking. The later seasons of Seven Deadly Sins are some of the worst animation ever. What was that? Oh my god, Mars of Destruction. That's probably the worst. I can't even believe that got made. It is such a bad anime. That is an anime that's so bad though that it's funny. Like, it is absolutely funny how bad it is. I think we throw this out. On the bonk. I would have really liked to crit there, but we'll take the one. So honestly, breaking on this turn is not that hard, and it actually sucks that we didn't, because now we have our huge attack buff, but the boss only has 32k. So that was bad timing. What I can do though is make as many stars as possible here. Or do I want to remove that attack buff? Probably worth removing that attack buff, to be honest. So we'll do it like this. The 90% crit is more star gen, because crits make more stars. Oh, we crit anyway. No problem. That is unfortunate, though, that we just whiffed that massive attack up. 36 stars, though. Okay, I think we're gonna remove that debuff. That means we're not gonna remove, though, the debuff when he NPs us, but I think that's okay. Now, critting next turn is really nice, because that's when the buff is bigger, but... I don't want to do Star Gen right now. And this is so brute force that I kind of love it. This music is for Cerberus, by the way. The only traits I know of that Cerberus has is just, Beast. Wild Beast. Music absolutely fits if you're a Cerberus fan. Although he just did some fucking damage to us, so Oh god, I may have messed up by doing that debuff clear. Because now I can't cast my invulnerability next turn. So I need to win next turn because of that. Uh-oh. Might actually be throwing here. I need to get my NP. I feel like I can get my NP from him attacking me. We do have a quick crit though, which is good Stargen. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with the Stargen. And then we need to win next turn. Which we can do. We'll have our maximum attack ups, but yeah, I messed up not being able to remove the skill shield right here. Just click the red buttons. Yeah, give it a second. I think we're okay. We might actually want to do Buster NP. I'll do the NP though, just because the extra attack is probably good enough with that giant attack up. This one, okay, this is complicated. For the third card, this one is the best one if you don't crit because it has faux pas, where this one has a higher crit chance. I feel like we can win without critting if we just... Yeah, but I think that's true even without the extra faux pas, so I think we take the crit chance. Okay, we'll definitely kill with the NP. Faux pas are 500 attack. But it's like literally 500 attack stat. And it works with the crit multipliers and all that kind of nonsense. No, it's not flat. They're not flat. That's been tested to death. It's exactly like that card having a 500 attack, like from a CE or like leveling the unit more or whatever. I wish it was flat though, because you could do some crazy crap if it was flat, because you could do like covering fire, the craft essence, and then you could do the flat damage command code, and then you could have the flat damage from faux pas, and then you could have a divinity passive. And now you're throwing out like massive damage, even if you're being counterclassed or they have, you know, defense up or whatever. Overall, though, it's probably better that it's considered 500 attack stat, though, just because, you know, that synergizes with crits and crit up and all that other nonsense. But it'd be really fun to have it be flat. Okay, that was a slaughter. I didn't even play right. It was fun anyway. Alright, hold on, we still gotta do Robin and the Twins. Actually, there's been plenty of times flat damage is good. There's loads of bosses with obnoxious like damage resistance and stuff. The damage resistance is really common. And they literally just reran the Crab Challenge Quest too in Tesla Fest. And it had that extra gimmick where the units you beat it with you were not allowed to use anymore. So you wanted to beat it in the most efficient way possible. And because, though there is more flat damage now, it was easier to do that challenge quest. But you know, flat damage is good. Actually, flat damage, which is, you know, ultimately it's true damage. Well, not quite, because true damage is exactly like flat damage, but it also ignores evade and invulnerability, etc., etc., where flat damage doesn't do that. Because like Angra is true damage, right? And Angra's NP ignores evade and all that kind of stuff. And like poison is true damage. But anyway, flat damage or true damage, either one, it's always good. It's just you normally don't have enough of it for it to be super noticeable. But it's incredibly good because it ignores so many gimmicks. It's just, it's difficult to have enough of it to be like super impactful. But there's times that it's really good. Especially if like the unit has divinity, you got Waver, right? Because Waver gives you more flat damage, and that kind of thing. It's just a nice bonus. It can help you get a rounded defense up to an extent, things like that. Obviously, it doesn't scale like crit up and buster up and that kind of stuff, which is why it's normally not, optimal to focus on. But yeah, damage resist is really common these days. And the reason it's common is because they were like, oh shit, every time we do like armor, the player base just brings defense ignore, and there's so much defense ignore now. So like their go-to thing when they want you to have to actually respect a gimmick or something is to do damage resist. Yeah, pretty shit hand. The hand I really care about though is the next one. Yeah, we probably do want to change the CCs. Let me get in here and see. I mean, these two are pretty important ones, but we might want that on art. We're probably going to use art a lot. Oh, debuff clear is good too. It's not that important though. Like I think that you mainly need a way to like prevent debuffs in the first place or remove it, like with the Mystic Code. Because if it's on a card, if you have NP Seal, you can't like use it to get rid of the NP Seal and actually NP. They don't let you do that. They should let you do that, but they are cowards. If we throw out our evade now, then we can maximize Atlas. Also, if we crit with an art card here, it's amazing. Like when you do that Star Bomb and you get art crits, it's so good. And you could have like a Merlin command code and stuff, make it really easy to loot. Yeah, that is true, the heal boost, but you know, we'll see how important it is. I figure removing the attack up will save you more life than the heal boost, but we'll see. Sadly, we only crit one time. We might loop anyway, but if we'd gotten that other crit, then no problem. Damn it. Man. That'd have been awesome if we could just NP again right now. Okay, so... I think, just because of turn order, we need to do it like that. I wanted to do the quick card last, but I didn't want to whiff the boost. Is it worth it to remove that now? Boy, I tell you, units that have inherent debuff clear or inherent resistance are super good here. I gotta tell you though, this stage is bullshit for like sizing units up. If this stage was permanent, I would fight it for fun from time to time, but I would not use this as like a benchmark for raw value. And it's because, look at that second fight with Charlotte. He barely did the NP Seal ever. Where, like, look at Robin, right? Where he's already done it twice, and I've already burned my debuff clear, and, you know, it's like, and you might just keep doing it, right? So it's like the variance is really high in this fight. Okay, we do not have a poison command code, but Cerberus I don't think has magic resist, so that's not a big deal. I would really like to heal here, because I want to maximize the cooldown. Yeah, I think I gotta do it. Radgast, what is up? 50 fucking months. That's a big one. Holy shit. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. Also, that video you sent me was really dark earlier. Like, Jesus Christ. Well, it's not like you can remove the RNG if you're a unit that just has, you know, a counter to it. You know, debuff resistance, debuff clear, debuff immunity, that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's 50 months with no streak break. That's crazy, dude. Normally you have a streak break by just accident. Happens to me all the time. So let's do Twitch Prime. Okay, we have to do this. There's no reason to do our poison right now. Well, I figured this is actually the result we're going to see from a lot of units. Even though we've beaten this a lot, that's because first we were counterclassing, and then Nobu was level 120, which is just insane. I think most units are going to get pretty destroyed here. They don't have a niche, or they're not, you know, like, I don't know how to put it, but, you know, a top class solo unit. Not that Robin is, like, bad or anything, but he's not exceptional when it comes to soloing. He's just, like, alright. Oh, guarded. That helps. Not going to save us by any means, but Do I evade here? It's not a good turn for the crits, aside from the NP gang. It is good for the NP gang. I guess I'd do it. I could technically die this turn anyway. I need to heal next turn. Okay. Archer Juno will probably do really well here, actually, because he just has so much healing. As long as he's got the correct command codes, like the heal boost command code, he's good. Because he has essentially unlimited debuff immunity, and I mean, he heals so much, it's silly. You just gotta sync up what little hard survival you have for the NPs. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he can handle it. I don't see why he couldn't. He may be AoE, but he's still a 5-star, so his normal card damage is a lot greater. If I want to do an optimal heal, I have to do this, which really sucks, but I think it's worth it because it may well buy us an extra turn. Yeah, Robin's having a hard time here, but seriously, I think most units that we're going to use here, if they're straight neutral, they don't have a niche, most of them are going to perform kind of badly. Like, I would say the majority of class neutral 3-stars when Grails will probably do worse than this. Now, there's some exceptions, like Ku and 100 Face. Well, 100 Face is counterclassing, that's cheating. But if 100 Face was neutral, she would still do really well here. Shame we can't change her class. So I would have died right there if I didn't do the 2k heal. They don't have 2k health right now. Honestly, this is really tough at neutral. It really is. So I think he did fine, all things considered. Like, he beat the first health bar and he got a pretty good chunk into the second one. Like, that is not bad. Like, if we do other 3-stars, I don't think very many of them are going to do better than that. Because, like, Charlotte barely beat it, and she's counterclassing, right? So you put that in context. If Robin was counterclassing there, he would have won super hard. Alright. Let's see. Oh, we still gotta do the twins. I'm gonna remove you because we already used your unit, but you can send me another invite anytime. I'm just doing that so it's easier to get, like, the people that we add. But hold on, I need to do twins. Who I think can beat it if they get lucky. And they gotta get pretty damn lucky because of the NP seal. They're all about NP looping, so it's very easy for that to disrupt them. We can try the trap, but give me a minute here. We gotta get Fury again. Okay. If someone's got her, we'll use her. Like, I'll use whatever. Just I'm not gonna use assassins unless it's like a 1-star or a 2-star. Yeah, that's like the rule. No assassins unless they're a bronze. I mean, you can be grailed to be gold, but you get what I mean. And probably no berserkers either, unless they're shite, right? Like, but if they're like a 5-star berserker, that's just gonna be too easy. Even a 4-star berserker is gonna be too easy. Unless they're a bad one, like a Buki or something. Quick chain. We whiff the command code, but it's on turn 1. That's fine. And they don't even need it. Like, they probably don't even want that a command code equipped here. They're probably gonna want utility stuff like the attack removal, and stuff like that. What's gonna kill them is them getting NP sealed and just getting killed by normal attacks from the boss. Why does Chen Gong do this all the time? Look, we have 3 Chen Gong cards again. It's literally 50-50. And like, ugh, because like you only have 2 units, you get 5 cards, there's 10 cards in the deck, right? So one of the 2 units must get a Brave Chain. It's impossible for that not to be the case, so it's 50-50. I wish I'd gotten our quick cards if it was gonna be like this though. At least these have Star Bomb command codes on them though, so that's nice. I can't stay mad at Tim Gong though. Like, dude, I'm not kidding. He is one of my favorite characters in this game because he's done so properly, right? He is based on, you know, the character that he's based on. What a concept. You know, he's not like some OC that he just slapped an historical name on, right? He's not like none of that. But he's still anime, right? He's still anime it up, and he's like, it's just perfect. The voice actor does such a good job of being like that Lord Farquaad meme with the, you know, some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make, right? Like, he just does such a good job with that. And then he's so good, man. And his gameplay is like perfectly in sync with the kind of character that he is and everything. And he's good. Like, he's also good. And he's budget, and I love me budget. So, yeah, I'm such a fan of Tim Gong. It's like, that's when they do, like, everything right. You know, they're respecting the source material, but it's still anime. It's still fun. Voice actor kills it. Gameplay is useful and also reinforces what the character is about, like, dramatically. So, like, it's so great. Like, one of the best jobs they've done, in my opinion. And cool hats. Yeah, I cannot deny that. I normally don't like a lot of, like, Japanese and Chinese, like, traditional fashion, but Tim Gong makes it work. Like, you can get off that. Alright, maybe we'll get good luck with our debuff immunity there. We're going to need it. Louder. This is a really good song from Hades. The fight with wait a minute. This is either is this the fight with Asterios? Or no, I don't think it is. I think this might be the fight with Daddy, like Hades himself. I think that's what it is. I just realized I haven't played that game in years. Like years. I felt like it's like so recent, but it's not. I need to play that again, and it's got loads of updates, so. Yeah, I guess I could have started looping on turn 2, that's true. Although, the thing is, the reason I didn't, and I stand by this, is it would have whiffed our evade, or I would have had to NP without our skills, which I don't think is worth. And I value the survivability and, like, the damage optimization. Also, I don't, like, it's a tough call, right? It's not like, even though I just said those things, which I think they're all true, there is another side to it where you start getting damage in sooner and you gotta get ahead of the curve and all that, get your cooldowns back sooner, right? So it's not clear. But when it's like close like that, when it's like hard to call if you should or shouldn't do it, I will almost always opt not to do it because you can't reliably guarantee that you're gonna have your NP on turn 2 anyway. Right, so I don't want to win just because of that, but you know, if it's obvious that you should do it, then I'll normally will take it. Especially if the unit has like their starting NP passive, because then it's incredibly easy for them to get their NP on turn 2. Because you have 50% starting NP, 20% there's 70. When one of the units dies, you get 15 to 20%. Right, it's at that point it's super easy. Let's see. That's just art. I figure when art and quick is tied, I think art's the way to go because of the 3 of a kind bonus. But if like the art cards have like 10% crit rate or 20% crit rate or 30% crit rate, and then the quick attacks have like, you know, 70 to 100, then I'll normally go with the quicks. Like, critting is good. That's assuming though their skill is up. If they don't have their skill activated, then it's generally art for days. I, really don't like the fact that we did not break there. Okay, so we need to take this opportunity to heal. So I need to do 25k, but I need to heal boost before the buster. That's awkward, let me think. Hopefully that's so awkward. It's such a bad combo, but hopefully... Yeah, that'll break. There we go. Actually, meta too quick. I'll hurt Buster there because of the break bar and everything else. Not a common occurrence though. Oh my god. Oh, this is not good. Well, they do have, let's see. They have armor ignore and pierce vulnerability. Yeah. I knew they had armor ignore, but they have pierce vulnerability, right? I'm just gonna look this up real quick to be sure. I'm almost positive they do. Because I remember when fighting them as a boss, they have it. And I don't think that was like a gimmick. I think they just had it. You fight them as a boss. Like in Talent Quest and stuff. Yeah, they've got ignore invisibility. I think it's both. That's really nice. They get armor ignore and ignore invisibility. Okay. Good timing on this. We get the debuff immunity when he's gonna do the nonsense. Shame that we can't do our third skill because then we could evade and that'd be really good. Alright, how do I want to do this? Might just go for the 3 bonus, but critting is good. I could do Buster actually, because then you get the Buster card bonus for the art and the extra attack, and that's actually more damage than 3 time bonus. Well, it is when the Buster card actually hits. I'm not sure it is when it doesn't. Yeah, actually, I don't know about that. However, the Buster is a guaranteed crit, which is more stars and such, so that wins me over. They might want piercing vulnerability on a... Wait, why did I do that though? It's like I literally just talked about how we have piercing vulnerability. There's no reason to do it that way. I can go fully, although they might loop anyway, actually, we'll see here, but there's no reason to do it that way. Yeah, we just loop anyway though, it's fine. We made less stars though. Well actually, we really didn't. We would have made slightly more stars if I did quick. Because I didn't have this first skill up, actually that wasn't so bad. Now that I think about it, I thought that was a big mistake, but actually it's really not. Because yeah, we didn't have the skills up. So that really did not matter. Like, we could have made slightly more stars, but because of the guaranteed crit, it wouldn't even be that big of a difference. Okay, definitely art, higher crit chance. Now we have our skill up. Once you have the skill up, you always want to do art or quick, really. Unless the boss just has an insane hit count or something. And they just loop no matter what you do. Like, you can't get away from it. That's a good emote right there. Pretty accurate for Castoria. Okay. Man, we got damage. This was close though. We're like right at the end, but they are so strong at NP5 because the NP so often. Like this is actually and like Archer or Toria are really good examples of this. Let's say you have a unit at NP2 versus NP5, or NP1 versus NP2, because that's a really big damage jump. If the unit only NPs like once, like Beowulf, right, you're only going to NP one time in the fight, be it team or solo, it's nice to be NP2 or whatever, but, you know, ultimately it's only going to be like 20, 30, 40k damage at best, you know, and that's not that big of a difference. Where if you're NPing over and over and over and over, and you're applying that 15 to 40k damage boost, again and again and again and again. By the end of it, you're looking at just a mountain of extra damage. So like if they were NP even 3, which is good, NP 3 is really, really good. But because they've NP'd so many times, the difference between NP 3 and NP 5 here would actually be really big. We probably wouldn't win on this turn. We probably need another one, right, which would start getting risky. And then if you're NP 1, you're just not going to do it, I imagine. But yeah, they should have it here. Yeah, you can really only use Archer or Toria's second skill if you have like battery on the team, or if the turn you just weren't gonna NP. But then that turn that you weren't gonna NP needs to coincidentally, like, when you need to be able to heal, right? You might be full health, and so it's pointless, right? Yeah, it's kind of rough. Yeah, Archer or Toria is probably the unit that benefits the most from going from NP1 to NP2, because again, that's the largest damage boost you're going to get from a single NP rank, because 1 to 2 is like a really big damage bonus. And then she NPs over and over and over and over again, like we just talked about. And then also because she can get to 110% charge, she can then heal. So yeah, I can't. There's some other units that definitely want it. Like there are absolutely other units that care about it. But I don't think anyone benefits as much because even Saber Frankenstein does not NP as often as Artoria does. Not even close, really. Like she can loop, but not like Artoria. Artoria just keeps going. And also the little battery thing matters for Frankenstein as well, but not as much as it does for Artoria. So it absolutely matters for Frankenstein, but I would definitely say Artoria is well ahead. All right, let's add somebody. Yeah, we could do Lobo. We gotta do Astolfo here. Look at that. If Icy's here, I'll do that. Wait, how? What? Icy, wait, oh, that's because he's on my friends list. I'm not looking at my invites. I was so confused because I was like, how is he not logged in 13 hours? But then he sent an invite in, but it's because he didn't send an invite in. He was already on my friends list. Excuse me. Okay. God, not gonna do that one. If we use Trap Base, we'll use Poise Rider one. Because gameplay-wise, actually, I'm kind of interested to see how that does. Alright, we got the Blackbeard. That's an interesting one, because he has 114, so that's a big boy. A lot of FP right there, by the way. Ash will win, by the way. I know Ash quite well, and as long as you don't get outrageously, like, bad luck, Ash will... at class neutral, he can just instantly blow up that second health bar, right? When it's full, he can just blow it the fuck up. Like, his damage is like, it's nuts. I cannot believe how much damage this boy does. And he's MP5. I'm normally using it like MP2 and 3, and he's over there just like, you know, blowing half the planet up with his NP. So, at MP5 and level 107, it's not even going to be hard. I don't know. I think Kiyohime still has the worst buff in history. Yeah, you got it. You caught on. Yeah, you got it before I said it. Because it's 6% defense up. Like, oh, thank you. Like that was just, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, did they think Kiyohime was good and it was like a flavor buff? Like, I don't understand. He was already the worst 3-star Berserker anyway. So, like, why would you give her such a shitty buff? And then they give Darius a really good buff. Twice, right? They gave him an upgraded NP and a really good skill buff. All right, let's go with Blackbeard, just because that's so upgraded. I don't think he's gonna work because you know, he is a low star and he's AOE, but it's really high leveled, so he's actually got decent stats even for a 2-star. That's a Jolter from earlier. Well, we'll use some of these. Like we'll use people already on our friends list, but let's try to get that. Oh, that's tempting. Oh, that's tempting. Oh, he doesn't have his second skill buff. Let's see. When will that be? I'm guessing that's in like 7 or 8 months. There's Poi. Let's go ahead and do Poi because I said I would do it, and he's right there. So I'll just grab that. Okay, we don't have Piercing Vulnerability, so that's gonna be rough. But the other command codes are pretty good. Okay, Atlas seems good. We're gonna have a bad time, by the way. Wait, it's in like 3 days? I don't, that's not right. I don't think so. Like, because it should be, the Fates Tonight ones we did was Ku, Artoria, Emiya. His should be later. I swear I'm not that old. Like, I'm not that old. I mean, when did I post the video? Because it's 2 years after I posted the video. Let's see. Let's see. I posted the video on April 16th, 2021. So you're looking at April-ish 2023. So you still got a ways to go. By the way, I love that Kojiro video I made. It was only 40 seconds long, but I fucking love that video. That was a great time. Okay, honestly, his NP gain is so bad, I'm gonna happily take my cooldowns right here. You know, on this one, I think I am going to NP right away because the way his buff works, and he could use the help. So. Okay, you know what? I need to NP game so bad. I'm gonna do that. You know, I need to use that clip of Victoria saying you're not making any sense. I need to use that clip more often. I need to just watch all of Dean Stay Night, because I have it on DVD and Blu-ray, by the way. But anyway, I need to just watch the whole thing, and as I watch it, just record clips that will be good for memes. I really need to do that. That was not the best damage I've ever seen. Okay, we're gonna do this number. Imagine if we could loop. Although that would not be good for our evade, I suppose. I don't know if I actually want to heal here, or stun here. There's no reason to because I have the evade and I'm gonna reapply evade. Yeah, I don't use it here. That's really strange, but now, surely we're gonna get our NP if I do quick, right? And Dim, thank you for the Twitch Prime, dude. A lot of Twitch Primes today, I appreciate it. What if we don't get our, you know what? I'm gonna be a coward and I'm gonna do that. Because I've had bad experiences with a Astolfo when you do like Buster quick. Oh, great. Okay, the thing is, we're gonna have to deal with more of those. I'm just gonna not NP here. By the way, I don't think we would have gotten our NP if I had done Buster quick. It'd have been very close. We might have rounded up. We might have gotten the roundup at 99. But I'm gonna wait until that evade is gone to NP, because it takes so long to NP again, it's not, it's not worth doing it right here. That's like the only NP that we get easily too, because it's the one we get the battery for. Okay, so what we're gonna do here... What if... I almost want to stun... Okay, now we'll stun now. It's fine to stun now. And that way we can use our evade on the NP no matter what. By the way, Medusa's stun is better than Astolfo's in every way possible. Because it, first off, is Petrify, which Petrify is just better than Stun. A lot of things are immune to Stun, but they're not immune to Petrify. Like, quite a few bosses are like that. Even Guadia's like that. Guadia's got like some weird stun resistance, but it doesn't work on Petrify. Anyway, and I think her cooldown is shorter, and I think her success chance is higher. Because hers is 100%, and I think his is like 80 or 85 or whatever. Yeah, actually, Medusa is better than Astolfo at a lot of things. The only thing Astolfo is better at is survivability. Because, you know, he's got the evade. I guess I do the thing here. And then we heal boost, heal. $49K. By the way, we haven't broken the first health bar, so we do be trying though. Let's get, if we get a crit here, we'll do all right. We got the crit up. Don't need a heal boost yet. I really want that Merlin command code though, but 80, 100. Just land the 50, right? No problem. Coin flip. Ooh, that was close. We broke by 2,000 damage. Do I have a debuff clear command code? Because we're gonna really want that. I had to use the thing. Or I could have just saved it, I guess. Well, this is gonna suck. Our cooldowns are long enough as is. Honestly, I think we do this. The MP gain is that bad. Okay, so our MP gain is gonna get worse because now I have to do suboptimal combos. Like, I get why they gave him bad NP gain because his NP is legitimately like really strong. But I feel like they might have gone a little overboard. Although I don't know, because these days you get so much NP from just raw battery from supports. If you bring like 5 units that are all like, you know, Scatty, Castoria, Nero, Bride, Waver, you know, that kind of shit, you can NP a whole bunch with him anyway. And you can start with MLB K-Scope, use his third skill at a good time, and you can have pretty obscene uptime on the evade. But yeah, the NP gain is not good. Alright, we'll do this. And we'll go crit. Okay. Can't heal for 2 turns. He's actually doing pretty good though. Like, even though he's like annoying to play, because how good his NP is, he normally has a decent like track record in solos, especially when he's upgraded enough. So, like, he's not the best ever, but certainly not the worst. Wait, that's not worth. Oh my god, that's not worth. Why did I do it? Oh, why did I do it? Because we're NPC. It would have been, well, actually, it wouldn't really matter because I think we're dead anyway, but yeah, if we're NP seal, it's not worth it. Just watch him NP seal me again and then I'm super dead. Okay, I've got a heal boost. He's healing for more than we are. Okay, at least he didn't NP seal us, and we do get our stun. Okay, heal boost, NP, heal. God, the value lost having to do it in that order. By the way, if we weren't consistently doing the heal boost and heal, we'd already be dead. Like, we would have died last turn. Like, the total amount of healing we've actually done is pretty high. So, chat, that was pretty stupid of the boss to NP seal there. Because, like, there's no world where I'm gonna NP anytime soon. Like, what a waste of time, dude. I guess I stun. I don't see any reason to save it. Well, I guess I'll head out then. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll be back at it tomorrow. And, you know, that's it for Cerberus, and that's that. By the way, Medusa cannot miss her Petrify here because it's 100% and he doesn't have magic resist, so... Well, that's bad. If that hadn't happened, we might have gotten our heal one more time, which might have gotten us to enough health to maybe live an extra turn. But I think we're doomed now. I'm gonna... this is futile, but I'm gonna try to get my NP again. For some reason, but it's very unlikely to work. Honestly, if we had landed that stun, we would have gotten our NP again. Oh no, you just kill me now. Oh, okay, just get it over with. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Well, respectable performance. Like, for real, that's not bad. And on a better run, if we got a little luckier, he might be able to win. You'll be super pushing it, but on a good run, good RNG, the right setup, the right command codes, right CE, all that nonsense, I think he can just barely win. I think it can be done. It's just not going to be the smoothest experience. Because he wasn't that far off. He was not that far off. And if we just landed the damn stun, that'd have been a big one. Okay, we kind of need to. I need to use that Blackbeard, but he's not actually popping up, so we'll go with the doggo. Gambler, can you change out these command codes though? Because you got free respec, so we could use like the piercing vulnerability, stuff like that. The good shit, the stuff that's good here is debuff clear, although that's like not that good, but it's okay. But attack removal is good. The Sakura one, the Sakura like command spell for removing an attack buff, that's really good here. And the piercing vulnerability is really good here. Those are like the two that are really good. And then obviously heal, boost, heal, you know, that the usual suspects. Man, I'm so glad I got Lobo on my main account finally, and I got him from like straight to NP5. So couldn't get Ku, by the way, but I did get NP5 Lobo, so I need to work on that. Like, what a cool guy. You know, I'm not sure what skin I'm gonna go with. I feel like I'm gonna go with stage 2. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with stage 2. But yeah, I'm excited to finally have my own Lobo. Give Gambler a second to switch these command codes out. Yeah, good luck, Fury. Maybe someday. It is weird that Lobo is playable though, and Fenrir is not. Well, you get the flames either way. You get the blue flame either way. I'm pretty sure it's in stage 2 and stage 3. It's just stage 1 that you don't have it, I think. Surtur is not playable either, so no fun allowed. Let's see, what are we doing on this account these days? It needs to level Babbage. What NP rank did I get Canis? Man, I'm so behind. Like, I mean, I'm not actually behind in a practical sense. MP3, it's respectable. But, you know, I've got the bare bones of what you need to, like, beat anything. But I don't really play NA, so I don't have, like, the bells and whistles. I need to get, like, Babbage up. Probably, Mori. What place time I got MP5? I did, okay. Yeah, Canis. What else? What we got with golds? Oh, I have Enkidu over here. Of course I do. I always get Enkidu. Only NP1. That's probably the lowest NP rank Enkidu that I have, but he's still really good. Oh, I have the twins apparently. Actually, I have them on my main account as well because of Canis. Alright, I'm going to presume that Gambler has done the deed. Oh yeah, he said ready. I just didn't see it. The good thing about Canis is she's more about normal card damage than she is about the NP, but it's still nice to be NP too because it's such a big damage bonus, and you're going to use the NP. And for real, Canis has been insanely good for like the Maze Event Challenge Quest rerun, the Moriarty White Day Challenge Quest where you got like the thugs you have to fight. There are several challenge quests where they mix AoE and single target, and Canis is always like crazy good in those kind of fights. So, but you want at least NP2 if you really want to excel there. But you can always make up by like summoning a friend's Merlin or whatever. That'll more than get the job done. Hey, you do want this blue flame. Like look how cool that looks, dude. Like the quick card with the blue flame looks awesome. If he doesn't have the blue flame in stage 2, I'll make his card art stage 3, so I get the flame like that. So what stage is this? Because I see he's not matching. I think Gambler might be doing what I just said. Because this is not stage 3. Like I don't, or is it? I don't think this is stage 3 because it doesn't have the red. I guess he does have the extra arms though. Yeah, I think you don't get all this extra bullshit if it's not stage 3. So is this stage? I thought stage 3 had more like the flame was like more prominent on the sprite, and you can like barely see it. That's why I was thinking it was not stage 3. But yeah, I guess the flame is just way They need to like animation up that late Lobo. This is outrageous. You barely see the flame, man. Nonsense. Do I whiff the heal? It's on turn 1, so I think it's okay. I do random, fair enough. New Fate work might, but I doubt it. I don't think Fenrir's gonna get to do anything in Fate Lost. Because we've already used him for. I don't. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong like a million %. But I think it's a different doggo that they were showing, and I don't think they're gonna do anything. Which is nonsense. Like I really wish they would stop scuffing Fenrir, but Fenrir, Fafnir's the dragon. Bloody name. You can see it decently well now. I think what it might be is it doesn't work properly when there's a... Okay, no, it's bugged. Yeah, when it's showing it behind his, like, body sprite when he's just standing here. But during, like, the combat screen, it's putting it in front. So it's just messed up. But yeah, that's why I didn't think it was stage 3, because, I didn't see the flame. Alright. I don't really want to do our third skill because the buff removal is actually good. And he doesn't have any buffs right now. But we brought Atlas and you want to maximize cooldown. Okay, I think we do it. That is such a powerful skill though. It's more of a team play thing, but the fact that he just has buff removal like that is so nice. He does not have his second skill buff, obviously, because that came out like, you know, 3 days ago or 4 or 5 days ago, or whatever the fuck. So yeah, no way on that one. I'm trying to think here though. So we're gonna do NP quick, I think, no matter what. Could do the damage cut though from the art card, but I don't think that's worth it. The cooldown on the first skill is 5 turns. I think we do that then. That would be really nice to do the damage cut then though, because we have attack down, defense up, damage cut. But I think getting a crit next turn is the way to go. You know, maybe they will do Summer Medusa someday because it's like a meme at this point. The problem is, and I tell you, this is a big problem for them. Now, I don't give a crap because I don't really care about, you know, Summer fan service, but the rate at which they add new waifus every year is greater than the amount of summer versions that they do. So they fall behind more and more every year, right? And that problem just gets worse, and the longer the game goes, the lower the chances of your favorite waifu getting a costume are, right? Or not costume, a summer version, right? Your odds go down every year. So it doesn't matter if your favorite unit is new or old, the odds just get lower. However, if you're a Morgan fan, you're guaranteed. There's no way they don't do Summer Morgan. And you know what's bullshit is they're gonna do Summer Morgan before they do a bunch of other units that people have been waiting on forever, just because she got that popular. So. Meanwhile, I just want Hawaiian shirt too, and I've been waiting on that for 7 years. So. Okay, no reason to debuff clear here. Could have done that last turn, but it won't make a difference. I would really like to do that art card. I want to do the damage cut, but it's let's do it this way. I mean, the damage cut's what, 300? Nah, we'll do this. It's higher crit chance anyway. I don't think Burgess actually is as likely to get a summer version as Morgan. Now these spread things out, so maybe they're gonna hold off on Morgan because they know anytime they can do Summer Morgan and she's gonna make all the money. But Nasu said they don't generally do a summer version unless they've been in the game for at least a year. And has Morgan been in the game for a year? I don't even know. I guess so. Anyway, you know, they might just wait just because they know they can do it anytime, right? Oh, game's not doing so good, guys. Just release Summer Morgan or just alternate version of Morgan, and all of a sudden, swimming in money. Okay, see, now we're just dying, so that's unfortunate. We're about to get all of our skills back, so we need to not die. Did we get crit or something? That's crazy, we took that much damage. So I guess Lobo doesn't have a lot of, health. I might be able to break here. Okay, he has double attack up. But I might be able to break without doing INP. Because I have crit up and a 60% crit chance. Okay. We're gonna be brave. Although I really want to do that damage cut because I'm trying to not die. It's also more damage. Okay, we're gonna do that. It's the most damage. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I got the attack removal. That's all we need, really. Oh, he got it. Feels good. Now, please don't kill me because then I get all my skills back. I can do invulnerability. We can live for quite a while as long as I don't die on this turn. You dick. If he didn't crit me, I would have lived. Dude, that's so lame. We got all of our skills back right there. We could have done the invulnerability. We were going to have attack down, defense up, and whatnot. And we could NP with our attack buff. We could do a bunch of damage. That sucks. We could probably make it to like half. Maybe a little bit farther, depending. Bullshit. Oh yeah, we still gotta do that Blackbeard. You pretty much have to log in though. If you don't log in, because look, 2 people just logged in, right? There's no world where if you don't log in, you're getting like there's 10 people in my friends list, so the only way is if you log in. Okay, we'll give Legend a go here. It looks like he's changing command code, so I'll give him a second. Although he may already have changed them because command codes update immediately. Oh, you actually want Panda Lancer? Okay. She has debuff. Okay, hold up. We finally got the Blackbeard, so we'll do that next though. And it's kind of fun to do Gajuna just to mix it up anyway. But yeah, she has buff removal resistance, which is great, but she's just going to die, and she doesn't have enough damage. So I'd be shocked if she won. I hope I'm wrong, because that would be video worthy if she could beat it. Wait a minute, chat. Okay, that's better. Alright, cast this right away. That's the way to do it. Guess we're throwing the heal away. Pays off. Good timing. Oh fuck, we had heal boost. I think I should have waited. I actually wish the heal was on quick. The way he plays, I think the heal on quick would be better. So I want to do art quick art here. It's really awkward to hit all this stuff I want to do. I might do Art Buster art just because it lets me do the command codes I need. Damn, no crits. I think we just failed a 90% crit. He's got the stats. Let's see. Louder. Okay, hold up. That song is god tier, but there is another song that is like equally fitting for Blackbeard, in my opinion. Let me see if I can. There it is. Okay. There it is. Took forever for that to load. I need to get my NP next turn, but I need to... Man, same fucked up combo again, I think. It is what it is. I don't know why I'm bothering to heal, though. The odds of this... that could buy me a turn, because we can do our skill. Wait, that's only worth doing after Guts, though. Oh, it's right, we already did Guts. Okay, so we do this. You know, what I probably should have done was heal boosted this one. We have 2,000 base. I could have a bit more health here. And you know what? That one turn, if you get enough health to live here, you get your Guts back again. Which will, you know, give you that, like, extra, you know, push. Like, we're not gonna win, we're pretty far off, but honestly, pretty good performance, though. Like, I'm not disappointed. Bringing an AoE 2-star is pretty good. Damn. Well, you know what? Honestly, if we had, like, the perfect command codes and a little bit better luck, and I don't make any mistakes, he might be able to win. Maybe. I mean, I don't know about that, because it seems like we're kind of close. He still has the 50k Guts. That's pretty hard to deal with, but still, that was pretty damn good. Alright, kill the music. He died. It's over. Alright. Let's see. And again, you can add me again. I'm just removing the people that I use just so it's easier to get the new ones. All right, we got Super Gilgamesh there. Oh wait, hold up. We got to do what's in a thing? Wait. That looks so much like a golem, like one of the gray golems. But yeah, Panda Lancer, we gotta do that. Ooh, Zaw's showing up. Alright, there we go. Oh, we got the anti-berserker command code, that's good. I mean, she's set up as well as one could, well actually... Have you guys had Yang CE yet? I don't think you have, right? Because, wait, no, Yang CE is actually not as good here because he is debuff immune. So you can't do burn. Okay, well... Please tell me this is somehow high level. I kind of doubt it, but 38, that's not too bad. We'll take it. The problem is we're just gonna die so fast. Like, he's just gonna kill us immediately. I'll do what I can, but what do we want to go with? I almost want to go with default because I think we might need the damage and we might need the heal on Limbo. We don't need debuff clear from Atlas. The only way it's not default is if somehow we can go around the wheel with our guts, but I just don't think that's possible. So I think it's got to be default because just the attack up. Like, the heal's probably not going to matter much, but I think the attack up is the only way to go. Okay, we need to save pretty much all of our skills. Now, we could probably use our first skill and have it come back. A little glitchy there. Do I use it right now, even though I have one card? I just want to maximize when it comes back. So yeah, I think I use it now. Man, I wish she was better. I think she's awesome. Like, she's a pretty unique character. And she has lots of cool green attacks, so obviously she's the best. But, and she has such unique gameplay, like, she's really fun to use. I actually think she's kind of like Baldi in that she's unique. She doesn't actually play like Baldi at all, but she's like Baldi in that she's like a very unique kind of unit. It's funny though, she gets compared to Baldi all the time, but they are actually not similar at all. Because Baldi's all about like buff stacking, like crit burst damage, and she's more about consistent damage and an extremely good utility. So they're ultimately pretty different. But I guess on a surface level they're similar because they have NPs that don't do damage. But anyway, she reminds me of Baldi in that she's unique, doesn't have a damaging NP, but it ultimately isn't very good. Even though they're both really fun to play, they're not actually that good. Because, you know. Okay, so I guess we need to do the debuff clear because we don't want NP gain down on us in the long run. That's not good. We'll do that. So we got that anti-divinity. Now, we probably want to do our NP in advance. We need to time it so we can have double NP for God Juna. That's the only way I can see her beating this, is if you can get double NP for the God Juna turn and you crit, and then you just murder him. That's like the, and then you use your guts for the next health bar. Like, she might be able to win if you're able to do that. Okay, so we want to make stars then here, then we NP next turn. Now, if I NP now, I feel like it's not going to sync up properly. Well, how fast can I go? I feel like I need to wait one turn, but I also need the... tricky. I think I wait a turn. I really do. I think if I cast it now, it's just slightly too soon, and my health bar doesn't do anything later on, so as long as I don't die here, it's fine. Because basically, I need to NP and then super fuck him up, and then kill him next turn, and then NP again. I hope I did that right. Also, if I NP'd there, that drain would have affected me, where as is, it doesn't. I need to do that one first to get rid of the NP down. Okay, basically, I need to kill him this turn. Like, well, next turn. Medea is basically Baldi because she doesn't have a damaging NP. Yeah, that's about right. One of these days. Okay, so I need to get my NP and I need to be able to crit. I don't know if that's gonna work. Do I do my first skill just so I make more stars and shit? Hold on, I need to look at her toolkit. I need to make sure I don't forget anything. And then we're gonna have to do our buff removal resistance. The thing is, what if we don't break? Like on the, that's the thing. How the fuck am I supposed to break his health bar in one turn? I mean, I guess that you don't have to, but you're just gonna lose resources if you don't. Because her guts last 3 turns, so technically I have 1 turn of wiggle room with that, so I could do the battery if I needed it. She needs 2 turns to break. Fuck. So that means you're gonna have to whiff something. Like some of your survival is gonna whiff on the first health bar, like no matter what. We need 2 turns, then what do we do? Let's see. I think we do Art Quick. Yeah, I think we do Art Quick. Okay, crit's good. Ooh, that's super good. I think we actually evade here, so we save the battery. That's so lame that we can't break until a turn, dude. If he didn't have the damage resist, she might be able to do it. I think we evade here. I don't see any reason why we don't. I think we second skill. I don't think there's any reason not to, unless you don't want to shuffle the crits. But we get the debuff immunity, which doesn't matter that much, but the buff removal resistance is 3 turns. So I think we do that. Now, I think we do art just because the crits went that way. But then we won't have stars to crit later. Oh, why is this so fucking complicated for her? I do wonder on a miracle turn if you like Buster, NP, crit, and everything crits, and you do the attack up, I wonder if you can 1-turn it. Because you'll have double crit up, double attack up, and quick art up. I feel like if you did attack up here and the Buster crit, I think you might be able to break there. But let's just do it this way. Yeah, Ash can do this quite easily, actually, because he just one-shot Scott Juna's second health bar immediately. You just gotta bring Guts, CE, and you win. Like, actually, God Juna helps him because God Juna like guarantees it'll put you at minimum health. I absolutely think we would have broke there if I had done the attack up. I think we're gonna lose here though. Okay, the problem here though is we don't really have crits, so what do I want to do? If we don't break here, we lose. I think I should have done the attack up. I think I should have gone for it. Don't NP yet? Yeah, you're probably right, because I don't think we can afford the damage drop off. I think I have to do Buster quick. Because it's like the only way that I'm gonna break, and then I have stars to crit later. Ooh, cutting that close. Look at that 666 health he had. I love that. She just guards the buff removal. Okay, now this man needs to die. It's all damage from here. 80-80. I don't know if I NP. I think I attack up and I just go. I don't think I NP here. Like, yeah, the crit buff and all that's awesome, but that's a good enough crit spread that I think I just take it.
ですね。
This is really interesting. Fuck.
やっ
Okay, we still got huge damage in there, but that could have been better.
崩壊
So I really think we should have done the attack buff though on the first health bar. I think we would have had one more turn essentially. So I have to win right now. I don't think I NP. I think we just roll the dice here
はい
and hope this is enough.
と
Fuck.
やっ
Fuck. So she just failed 2 buster. Fuck! Oh my god! I blame Hans! Oh, I completely blame Hans. Dude, we could have won! It's like we failed those 2 buster crits in a row. Oh my god. Oh, she can do it though. I'm impressed. She can actually do it. I'm guessing Efra's already done it. That's tough though. That is tough. You gotta play that pretty. You gotta like think about like the RNG and like what's where to maximize your value every turn. Yeah, that's probably gonna be a video. It's a little RNG, but we can probably optimize it. Maybe switch out some command codes. I think we can do that. I'll like talk to Efra and find like the best run possible. Unless Efra wants to make a video, because I don't know if Efra already, or maybe already has, I don't know. Because if Efra wants to make it a video, we'll just let him do that. But that is video worthy, I would say. That's pretty interesting. That's awesome. It's nice to see her actually accomplishing something for you know, once in her life. Because you know, great gameplay, just not the most. She just needs more oomph. Like she just needs a little bit more oomph. Like I actually think she's really close to being a really good unit. Because her utility is god tier, like her utility is fantastic. So yeah, if they give her like a small buff, I think she'll be in good shape. I think it'll happen someday. I'm actually kind of surprised she hasn't gotten buffed yet. But yeah, if we can do that, I think that'd be pretty cool. Try to optimize the shit out of it and make a good video. Yeah, that's some cool gameplay. I like that quite a bit. Okay, I don't get surprised often, man, but I was surprised on that one. Even though we didn't win, but I could tell that we could win. I mean, literally, if we had just crit, we would have won on either turn. Like we didn't need to crit both times; just needed one of them to crit. And I think if you use the attack buff on that first turn, it comes down to what kind of crit spread you have, right? Like if you have a good buster crit and a good art or quick crit, I think you do the attack up on that first health bar, but if you don't get a good spread, then you just save it. Okay, big Gramps. It'd be kind of fun to use the assassins against. You know what? Let's do it. He's got the faux paws and everything. This is going to be really nasty, but. It is that one. Yeah, there we go. Canis should be able to do God Juna because she synergizes with the whole guts, you know, last second burst thing. She would do so much better though if she had her buff. Like she can do it, but it's going to be so RNG right now. If she had her buff, so you have the extra stars, then it really wouldn't be that RNG. Because yeah, she's at the mercy of actually critting or not. Oh, if you're still in chat, you gotta put the unit in your event list, because that's the same guy. The anniversary stages just count as an event, so you gotta switch the list around. If you're still here, if you could do that, that will do the job. Yeah, it's easy to forget that on this one because it's not a typical event. Kind of strange that they did it that way, to be honest. I just don't have an event list because of that. It's too easy for things to get messed up like that, so I just have the one list and I don't bother with it. Alright, let's see if and feel free to give Gramps King Hassan, give him like Origin Bullet or something, because Guadia here spams evade, and having the bonus damage to caster is completely reasonable because we're using an assassin, right? So this is a tough battle we're doing for him. He might be able to do it, but I'm not holding my breath. Oh, the red thing is just, that means it's their favorite unit. You can, like, highlight a unit to be your favorite unit. And then this thing is just, you beat, 1.0. So yeah, red thing is favorite unit, which, I mean, it doesn't have any effect other than just, like, signaling it because. And then, yeah, gold thing is beating 1.0. I'll probably do something else for when you beat 2.0, I figure. I'd be surprised if they didn't. By the way, basically everyone's beat 1.0. This guy hasn't, but he's not actually on my friends list. If I remember correctly, that symbol, it means you're just like a basic mage now. Like the Mage Association just like promotes you to a regular mage. Which is kind of funny. That's a hell of a Masashi right there. Got 2k foe, so that's there we you know what I'm about. There you go. That's good shit. At 10. Oh man, look at that. Somebody was ready for this. Got all 3 passives and they're all 10. That's crazy, dude. That is so strong. And like 5 stars are, you know, the highest stat line ultimately, right? So when they're this upgraded, it's crazy. And you got faux paws, not maxed yet, but pretty far along. That's some power right there. Dude, that is gonna destroy Fluffy. Because upgraded NP, and then she has anti-berserker because, you know, this game, and then NP 5. And then you have some survivability, which helps make this is such a good DPS for Fluffy right here. Give her like the anti-divinity CE or Black Grail, and you can just burn through his health bars when he still has like the dots up. Like it's that much damage. Like that is like so powerful. Yeah, if you give her a gut CE, she'll beat Gajuna super easily. Like when you're that upgraded, that's crazy. Honestly, we could use her against like you know, Cerberus or Guadia here. Normally he wants Atlas, but because the boss is gonna do so much damage, I almost want to do default. Like normally it is, I'll try Atlas, and if I'm like, okay, we're dying too fast, then I'll switch it. But we'll give it a go. Nobu can work against Fluffy, like absolutely. Like, she can do so much normal card damage that she can do it that way. But she's not like the best. She has to strong arm it a bit. Yeah, Enkidu is like the best ever. If you have an Enkidu as upgraded as that Masashi, it's over. Like it's just over. But Masashi is very, 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 very good there. This is not Solomon, excuse me, or Guadia. That wrong caster. The Lancer should have tipped me off on that one. Nope, that's not it either. That look at them doing 3. Wait, no, that's not it either. Where the fuck? Okay, it's question mark. Thanks, game. Let me make sure that's Solomon. Yeah, it's Solomon. Like, there's another caster here. How many freaking casters are in this? Great. Now I don't have them on the list anymore. I hate this game, dude. So frustrating. All right. Do this for real now. Yeah, Ryder's having a good time. I think we just cast Guts right now. This jackass doesn't attack, I'm gonna be pissed. He has a tendency of doing that though. He only has to attack one time. Flexible damage. Oh, here we go. Let me guess. Vistages. No, he's actually attacking. Okay. Oh, and he crit. Oh, lovely. And his crit chance is garbage, by the way. I normally wouldn't cast this right away, but I think I need to because we can't have Guts go off that soon. Yeah, I'm thinking though we're not gonna do Atlas. I'm having faith that we're gonna get our NP. Look at that 25k though. We would do more damage if it was the true fight, because I'm sure this guy's bond 10. But in this version of it, you don't. You get 50% no matter what your bond is, but it doesn't go up or down. Uh-oh, we may not get her in. Fuck! I mean, I'm glad he didn't murder me, but I wanted to get my NP. Surely this time. 10% crit chance versus... Nah, we'll take it. We'll go with the... Like the faux pas, right? And because 40% is actually less likely to crit than otherwise. No, made the wrong call. Oh well. I was hoping to get lucky. Okay, Guadia, could you give me like just one attack, buddy? We're about to lose our buffs. There you go. If he had crit again, I've been super pissed. Okay, I actually think... Well, no, we BB here. But next turn we probably working. I don't know, 60% art crit. His art card makes so much NP. But we have 2 Buster Ups. Yeah, now we do BB here, I think. Opa versus 20% and then the heal boost. I'll probably heal next turn, so I think the heal boost. BB emote, yeah. Can't have any debuffs. I will say our Protection of the Faith is so good here because he spams debuffs, and yeah, we're just yeeting him. Now on this one though, I don't think I cast it because I'm gonna have Guts go off and then heal. Even though I have the heal boost now, but I think we want Guts to go off and then do it. It's just the practical thing to do. I will be shocked if our Guts, if our Guts just whiffs when we're being counterclassed. It just shows how much this guy debuffs. Okay. Maybe I don't heal then here, there's really no reason to, but 50% crit. Yeah, we'll just... Oh shit though, actually if I don't die here, I miss out on 5,000 health. That's not good. Yeah, I don't wanna heal then. Oh fuck, if he doesn't attack though, then I should heal. That's so weird. This is one of those RNG things. It's kind of hard to know what the right move is. We'll go with the Star Gen route. Like that. Uh-oh. Oh, the boss is being dumb. What do I even do now? If I knew he was gonna do that, I would have already healed and such. So I should have cast Guts on turn 2 if it was gonna go like this, because now he's gonna NP and I can guarantee get the Guts value. So if I had cast it on turn 2, it would have worked out. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna heal or not. If I am gonna use this heal though, I'm gonna do heal boost first. Let's go... I should do that though. We'll do it like this. That way the heal command code doesn't eat the heal boost.
祭壇を照らす盛大に燃えるがいい。いいぞいいぞ。そうでなくていいぞいいぞ。
Who are some good servants to start with? I mean, it kind of depends on what you mean. But if you mean like early servants to like level up, right? Chad's pretty much got it right. You know, George, Mash, Hans, Ku, David, Ushi, right? And it kind of varies because you're going to get random golds. So depending on which golds you get, kind of changes which low stars you want to level. So yeah, it kind of depends on what you mean. Okay, we want to do this. So I shouldn't have done this when I did, because we held on to this for multiple turns. So I should have done it now, because then I could do it again when this procs. The boss is being very weird, so... Yeah, it's hard to give advice because you need like context. Like, are you talking about like a servant to reroll for? Are you talking you pick like for a free 4-star ticket, or you know, out of the low stars you have, which ones should you level? Right? There's a lot of different things to consider. It kind of depends on what you mean. Okay, 97% feels bad. Might as well BBB then though. I mean, FGO gives out free stuff, like free SQ pretty often, and SQ translates to free stuff. It's just not guaranteed. Yeah, the free tickets and stuff. But, you know, new accounts get the free 5-star of their choice, so... Because, you know, everybody gets that, you know, new or old. I don't have an account yet. So yeah, if you're gonna re-roll, like you're gonna keep like making accounts until you get a rare unit that's rated up, then like Castoria, who's rated up right now, is literally the strongest unit in the entire game. And she's a support, right? So she's not gonna go kill everything for you, but in terms of like, you know, healing and keeping the team alive and you know that kind of thing, she's pretty godly. You don't need her though. I really have to stress this. It's not like, oh, I missed out on the strongest unit in the game, I'm screwed. You're not screwed. There are many ways to succeed in this game. So if you're like, oh, I don't like her, then don't worry about it. But if you're like, oh, she's cool and you want a really strong unit, then she's great. But if you don't want to bother with re-rolling, because it's a pain in the ass, let's be honest. Re-rolling is not fun. If you want to just jump in, you know, you could just roll and see if you get Castoria, and if you don't, you know, no big deal. But I'll focus on the low star angle just because I know you're going to get low stars, right? If you're going to play the game and you're new, here's what I'll do. Let me real quick, so I can go over this pretty fast. When I get through this stage, I'll bring up my servant list. Because yeah, every player is going to get, you know, a lot of the typical 1 to 3 stars, no matter what, right? You're guaranteed to get that stuff. And that will give me a good example to like show what I'm talking about, where like if you get a gold berserker like Beowulf, then you don't really need to level Lu Bu or whatever, right? Like that kind of thing is something to keep in mind. Funnily enough though, Castoria actually is not a very good carry at the very start of the game, because you don't really, at the start of the game, you don't need a support like her, you want like a damage dealer. But, you know, once you get to harder content, then she's ridiculously good. Okay, perfect timing on Guts here. It's a shame that I messed up this thing, because I'm not going to be able to heal after it, and I could go to, you know, nearly full HP. So if I NP again, I think we win, but I'm not sure we're gonna make it there. Honestly, if I just used Atlas better, we would have been totally fine here. Well, I've got Buster up, so we're just gonna go the BBB route. Yeah, Hercules is very good. Hercules is very, very good. And he also can carry you through an insane amount of... Even for like the hardest content in the game, he's a useful unit to have in your back row to like clean up a hard boss. And the thing about Hercules is he's applicable to every stage ever because he's a berserker, so you can bring him anytime to almost any content, which is very useful. Man, one turn on this, and I'm one turn on our heal here, so we could die here. If we don't die this turn, though, we'll win. Shame we don't have our defense up, because if we had our defense up, we could probably survive an attack. At least we don't have the defense down on us. And... oh, not dead yet. Oh, now you double attack. Okay. Very close. It's definitely beatable. That was a mixture of kind of weird luck, and then I did mess up with Atlas, I think. Well, that was dumb. Okay, so let me go over some useful advice for new people here real quick. Before I do that, though, let me grab water. Okay. So, why am I back at the tile screen? I guess it's like the data reset thing or whatever. Okay, so every player, you know, even as a pure free-to-play, right? Like I'm a free-to-play on NA. Actually, really on everything, but you know, you get golds. Look at that, I have plenty of golds, right? You're gonna get golds, but it's gonna be random. You're not gonna be able to predict what classes you have, right? So like, if a gold you get happens to be a rider, right? Now you've got a really strong rider. You don't necessarily need to level a budget rider as much. It kind of depends though. But so I'm gonna talk about the budget units, and I'll kind of just go over like my philosophy if you're a new player. So if you're starting out, you're gonna be able to get the 1 to 3 stars really easily. And you want to like prepare for like as the game gets harder, right? The game is very easy at the start, but as it gets going, it gets harder and harder and harder. So for like farming, pretty much always level Spartacus. Even if you get like other gold berserkers, Spartacus is so good for farming. He's got this big battery, lets him get his NP quickly. His NP's AoE, lets him, you know, clear waves when you're farming. So he's very practical for farming. Not really that good for really hard boss fights, generally speaking, but really good for farming. And then this guy, Arash, is like the god of farming for a new player. Also has a big battery, does a lot of damage, kills himself when he NPs, so he can be replaced by another unit that can kind of keep going and keep like the pain train running. So yeah, level Spartacus and Arash, and that'll make your farming. That's pretty much all you really need to do to make your farming good for a new account. Like that's like the basics, and then you can worry about like the super, you know, good farming later. But yeah, pretty much level this guy, Chen Gong, he's super good. Level Hans, because even if you get Castor or Toria, you're gonna need like backup supports to work with her, and like Chen Gong and Hans are like the way to go. Mash, she's the default unit, you start with her. She starts off pretty crap. She's not useful at the beginning, but you want to level her anyway, because as the story goes, she gets stronger and stronger, and then she's like ridiculously good. So always invest in that. David's another one, because he's got, I need to do his off quest over here. Anyway, he's got this skill which will gives your entire team evade, so your entire team can survive an NP, which is really, really good. And all these units are super easy to get. Like all of these are crazy easy to get. Let's see, George is always really good because he gives you a taunt, so he can protect key units from like nasty bosses and whatnot. And he's very easy to level. You really only need to level up his first skill. You can ignore the other two. So yeah, those are really key units to level. And then basically you want to level a damage dealer for every class. And then if you get a gold equivalent, then you can level that instead. So if you need like a rider single target damage dealer, not an AoE one, you level Ushi, right? But if you get a gold single target rider, then you don't necessarily have to. But if you get a gold AoE rider, right? If you get an AoE rider that hits multiple people instead of one, then you're still gonna want to level Ushi, right? And that's true for like everything. Just because a unit's gold doesn't mean they're better than someone that's silver, especially when the silver is like applicable to the circumstance and the gold isn't. That's like the mistake people make. is they just throw golds at everything, and they're bringing like really shit units for like the context. Let's see. If you need an assassin, so mine are grailed, but 100 Face is definitely the way to go if you need an assassin. Lancer, Ku is just so fucking good. You should pretty much always level him. He's absurd how good he is. What's some other silvers that are like super, super good? I mean, there's plenty of other good ones, but like you're not gonna have Asclepius. If you happen to get Asclepius, somehow level him, but he's kind of hard to get. Let's see. Yeah, once you get Arjuna Altar, that's pretty good for farming. But even with Arjuna Altar, it's good to have like a Raj clear wave 1, Spartacus clear wave 2, Buffer comes in for Gajuna to give him NP or whatever, like waiver, and then he clears wave 3, right? Like, a Raj and Spartacus will just get you so far. It's ridiculously good. Caesar is really good, it's just, Saber is really complicated. There's so much context in what Saber you should level. If you get no other Sabers, right, you don't get Bedivere after the story lock thing, you don't have a good gold Saber, then level Caesar, absolutely. But yeah, Sabers are just weird, because Bedivere is kind of better, but then you can't get Bedivere until after Camelot, so... But yeah, Caesar is a good thing to level up as like just a backup safety unit. But yeah, the big thing I would say is Chen Gong, Hans, David, Mash, because those are like the backbone support units where they can work with Castor Artoria, they can work with Waver, whatever, and like just keep your ass alive and give you damage on your key units and stuff. Another one, I forgot to mention him, but he is really good, is Mozart. He's for art units specifically, but Mozart is very, very good. And if you get Castor Artoria and use Mozart with her, that's like super, super strong. He is very, very, very good. I think that's most of the essential units though that you like abso-fucking-lutely want. But yeah, the main thing is just make sure eventually, you work towards having a single target archer and an AoE archer, a single target rider and an AoE rider, and that for every class, right? That's kind of what you want to do in the long run. And then if you get, like, for example, I would normally recommend Darius for, like, Berserker, right? But if you happen to get, like, Hercules as a gold or Beowulf, then you don't really need him anymore, right? Like, if you don't have those rare things, then it's good to level Darius. But if you have something rare and, like, that kind of unit style, then it doesn't matter. And, like I have Lancelot, so if I wanted to, I really don't need to level Caesar, right? It wouldn't hurt, but it's not, like, a priority. Right, so you just kind of do it that way. But yeah, that's a mistake a lot of people make, is they ignore their silvers and they have a bunch of gaping holes in their lineup. And so they get to a boss where they need a single target rider, and they don't have a single target rider. Like maybe they have a gold, AoE rider, but it's not good enough, and they get wrecked. That happens quite a bit. But the early game's super fucking easy, so at the beginning you don't have to worry about it too much. Because why I like to bring that up though, and it's like point people in the right direction, is because people are going to want to level units that they just like, and that's fine, and you should. But that's why you want to level up like the skeleton crew of like the backbone, because then they free you up to not have to level. Like if you level David, you don't need to level many other archers, right? He gets so much done for you in the archer slot that it frees you up. You don't need to level Billy, and Rice Man and like some other archer. You can just level David and you're in pretty good shape, right? So when you level up the essentials, it frees you up to then level up a unit like, oh hey, I like this character, so I just want to level them and use them and try to make them work, right? And that's fine. That's where a lot of the fun in the game is at. But that's why it's important. Like you don't have to be super min-maxy and like only level up units that are super good, right? That's you don't need to do that. But if you level up the key low stars, they'll give you a balanced roster that allow you to, enable the other units that you like and want to like build around, right? I think that's the best way of looking at it. Gwaine is still tough though, because most people when they get to Gwaine have a very weak account, so Gwaine can still be tough. However, you can, because he's not like that hard ultimately, you can just summon a friend's unit that can like solo him, right? Because your friend supports are all going to be maxed out. I was one turn away from soloing Cerberus with Stolfo, and I'm out of AP to continue. Well, my friend, that is what apples are for. Wow, I only have 900 apples on NA. That's insane. I'm not even kidding, chat. People are gonna laugh at me, but like, that's actually crazy that I only have 900. And I have no silver apples. Right? It's because I don't do most of the events. Like, I just don't. I don't log in for most of the events. So I don't grab the apples from the stages. I don't even do the stages one time. So yeah, I kind of... Look at this. On JP, man, I got a bit more. And my ult account has even more. So, yeah, then Max has even more than me. So, that's some super scary shit. Yeah, if you do get Castoria, Ricky is good synergy. I still recommend Ushi though, just because her, the star bomb, the team-wide attack up, having an evade, that's so good. And honestly, Ushi with Castoria is super good anyway. So let's see here. So over here, yes, I only have a bit more on gold, but then I have 39 silver. Not many bronze, but I have 117, blue and whatnot, so I have a lot more available AP there. Of course I rolled for Robot Man. I got him twice, and I got Lobo to MP5, so that was awesome. And I got 0 coups, which is what I actually wanted. I'm not kidding. Like, of course I like Robot Man, he's fucking awesome. But the thing I want more than anything is Coup, and I got 0 copies of him, and the fucking rage, dude. You have no idea. But yes, I got Mr. Gundam, and he's already 10-10-10, and all that good stuff. I made sure to do that right away. I think anybody that knows me could predict that I would roll for him. I mean, seriously. Like, I mean, look at this. Like, of course I'm rolling on this, right? Like, come on now. And I instantly spammed QP dailies and everything to get his stuff maxed. Good shit. That one's a little much. It's a little heavy on the weeb stuff, but it's still good. All right, Chad. I think we can do at least one more here. Man, that Panda Lancer, that was pretty crazy. I'm impressed by that. Oh, hey, there's Dim. He had just subbed. You know what? You will show off some Kuretsugu. I feel like that's a unit we almost never use. Like, he is so rare. Okay, he'll murder Cerberus. That's no good. What's a good stage for this? That'd be a bit much. It's too easy. That might be too easy. We don't really have a good stage for an assassin because it's a lot of casters. I like how it's question mark, but then it shows me that it's a caster. I guess there's that, but honestly, I think we'll get pretty fucked up there. Dude, so many casters. That's not even funny. You need a gut CE for that. That's too easy. There's literally nothing. We'll just murder Cerberus. It's not like, it's not gonna push him on value, I don't think, but I don't see how else I could really show him off. They're really difficult to use assassins during this. Now we might have an event list problem again. The problem with BlueStacks, I've used it a little bit. Like, I'm not using an emulator, I'm just got my phone hooked up. I got a mouse hooked up to my phone. But the problem with BlueStacks is like it has sound effect problems. It runs the game fine, but yeah, the sound effects can bug out, especially on NPs. That's very frustrating to me. Although I haven't used it in a while, maybe they fixed that, I have no idea. See ya, Frank. Where is our boy Dim here? Sound is still messed up? Yep, that sucks. Also, I must remind people, for FGO, it is against the terms of service to use an emulator, because they hate fun. Most of the games don't do that anymore. Actually, most games embrace emulator because they just want more people playing their game and potentially spending money on it and whatnot. FGO is like a dinosaur not understanding that. I think LD Player also has sound issues, but I don't know. I guess Atlas just because of the debuff nonsense. Dude, Kuretsugu is not a unit that really excels in a solo, but he is so much fun in team play. I love using Kuretsugu with 100 Face. Their synergy is so ridiculous. You just taunt 100 Face when she NPs and she has her second skill up, and then the boss has to attack her, which makes looping easy. And now you've got a bunch of art resist down for Kuretsugu, which makes his NP gain better as well. Well, that's a nice opening hand. Whiffing all of the cooldown command codes, but it's worth. So I always see that Sharkwato emote as like a shark that just ate a bunch of chocolate. I don't see it as a shark with a beard. My brain always is just like shark that ate chocolate. Look at those guaranteed crits. Guess we do a quick chain again. Do I NP? I normally wouldn't, but nah, well, we won't because you're not. Because Kuretsugu doesn't have good NP gain, so it's not really reliable that you would have it there. And he's counterclassing anyway. Dried blood. All right, I'm gonna remove the NP seal because we're gonna win pretty quick. Nice to get the guaranteed crits here. Saving the Pearson vulnerability for the second health bar. Not quite enough to break. Be a default, we probably would have broke there. We looped though. Not that we really need to NP again, but I think I'm going to just because I can. Beat Cerberus with Kojiro? Yeah, I figured that would work. And if Charlotte can do it, then obviously Kojiro can. And then Kojiro gets buffed again, and a very big buff, and then they don't buff Charlotte for some reason. I feel like I need to do a Kuretsugu 100 face setup for a video because I talk about it a lot, but I don't think I've ever put it in a video. Also, this is super freaking annoying that I'm at 98%. Well, we'll just, I guess heal boost. And I'll make stars. That is kind of crappy though. Let's not lose to a rider, that would be embarrassing. But in Kuretsugu's defense, he is a team player. Because like his targetable taunt and all that. There's a lot of stuff you can do with that. Yeah, I can star bomb. Get my art crits, because I don't have good crit chances on them here, so totally worth it. Also, I kind of dig his fashion. It's kind of cool. I did not realize that he put the hood on in his MP like that, if he's in this stage. When I've used him, I've always had him in the stage with the hood anyway, so I didn't realize that was a thing. You know what? I guess we just do this now. Because, oh yeah, he has a multi-turn Pearson vulnerability. I forgot about that. That's crazy. I should have cast it that turn before then. But I don't think we even need that invulnerability, because I'm pretty sure we win right here. Don't even need it. Yeah, 3-turn Pierce is pretty swell. They need to give this man a skill, like on his second skill, where he gets 3-turn counter class on casters.
すまないシエル
Cut that a little closer at the damage there. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I need to use him in a video. Yeah, that'd be a really cool buff. And you could also give him
ミッションの内容は週ご
some
と
kind
に
of
切り替わりますが
generic
時間は十
effect
分
that's
にありま
always
す
good, like attack up or, you know, NP up or whatever. So you give him, you know, anti-caster for 3 turns or something like that, or even 5 turns. I think that's fine. I push the niche. That's totally okay. You know, they gave that new archer they just added to the game a 5-turn effect. So now fuck it. I would put 5-turn anti-caster on his second skill. And then give him like, you know, NP up for 1 turn or something like that. I think that's totally fine. I think that's a fair buff.
達成で達成
Okay,
感の
chat. We did not, when we rolled on JP, we did not get any coups. And we rolled on an A, we did not get any coups. Let's see if the 1 summon ticket can bail us out here. Oh, we have 5 summon tickets. Oh, excuse me. Nope. I'll be very mad if I get Ku-Alter, because I don't like him, and that's obviously much rarer than Ku. I've gotten more Mordrids than Kus, so, and that's like the, you know, 3rd, 4th Baldy. Like, fuck. Oh yeah, the CE. That's right, there is a say one, isn't there? Alright, last one, chat. It's a servant. That's not a Lancer! Okay, I do like Darius though. He's cool, but shit. Well, we tried. Oh, we got a double summon next time. That'll happen. Needs all 3 cards to crit. That's tough. But if she does, it guarantees a win. Yeah, I'd imagine. I wonder which route's the better way to go then. That's tough. 76? 70 fucking 6. Can we have collect all,
エ
please?
ミヤさんがおっしゃってい
None
ま
of
した
these are particularly useful anyway, so it's not that big of a deal, but like, jeez, dude. Useful for new accounts, though.
難しそう
Okay, boys, I think we'll wrap up there because it's getting super late. It's tomorrow and then some. But I really appreciate everybody hanging out. Ooh, I'll take that FP. But thank you guys. That was a good time. I'm sorry we couldn't get to more of Chat's units, but we'll try to do more of that soon. I really like seeing Chat's... And dude, some of you guys have upgraded your units quite a bit, right? Some of these are nutty strong. Look at this fucking Hans, though. Let's see, how committed is this guy? Okay, not as committed as Cairo, because Cairo... Oh, thank you for the raid. Unfortunately, we're getting ready to wrap up, so we'll have to pass the raid on, but I appreciate the sentiment regardless. But, yeah, Cairo's got the 2k foe stat. Level 100 golden sumo, though, so I'll give you a praise for that one. But, I think Cairo's got you beat on that one. But anyway, yeah, I appreciate the raid, but we're gonna wrap up now. Thank you, everybody. Let's see if we have someone we can raid here. Maybe Sharquado or someone. Oh, here, Toho. We'll raid Toho. He's like the biggest FGO streamer, I think, so it's not like he needs it, but it's fun to give him some love anyway. Alright. Go get him, boys, and I will see you all tomorrow, most likely, and I am out of here.